from Bay Harbor Beauty, hydrating face and body cream. This 10 out of 10.
And this is the jojoba bead honey foaming soap. I absolutely love this. And these are from Bay Harbor Beauty. I've been talking about them forever.
Not only will Kelsey have an army of support, but we're all gonna like look gorgeous doing it.
It's what I imagine like a cold cream was in the 50s, but it's like lighter.
To show you how well the Bay Harbor Beauty cleansing facial oil works. The daily facial cleansing oil works.
The beauty products are from Bay Harbor Beauty. Highly recommended.
Tighten up those muscles and make them stronger over time so that those wrinkles don't form.
The rejuvenating eye cream. I love it. I'm obsessed with it. I love it. I want to put it all over the place.
It's very soft and supple.
So far, so good.
1 pump of the oil. Just massaging the oil into my hands, and then I'm just going to go ahead, go up underneath my eyes with it. Twice as nice. Absolutely have loved Bay Harbor Beauty for many, many years. Some of her other products in shower. Her shower oil is beautiful. Her shower scrubs are beautiful. Her body lotion is beautiful. The body oils are beautiful. So lots of good things on Bay Harbor Beauty.
No fancy labels, no. That was it. That's a little bit more than a pea size. This would be enough with tretinoin. This would be enough for your face and your neck.
I just truly believe that these are fabulous, fabulous products. They are affordable and they are clean.
Is nice. For the ultimate glow, Bay Harbor Beauty. Ready? Let's go.
Hey guys, how are you? Is everybody doing good? Oh, hang on. My microphone does not want to stay up. I think it's tired. Okay. Who is here? Hi, LH Traveler. How are you? First, can you guys hear me? Good? Because the last few times I've been muted. Hi, Calamity. I'm here because of Jimmy. Awesome. I love that. B. Anderton, a soldier mama. She says, I love the retinoid renewal. Well, I'm glad you love the retinoid renewal. A soldier mama and my Hydro Plump. Which do I put on first? You cleanse. Well, I don't know what products you have, a soldier mama, but you put on, well, you cleanse, and the Hydro Plump is the first thing you put on. And then you follow with your serums and your moisturizers. Hi again, Calamity. You love the light scent. Hi, Heather. How are you? Doesn't fit. Hey, Robert, hang on one second, guys. 1 second. Hang on 1 second. Hang on 1 second. I have to tell him something. Can you go upstairs and get a bigger bottle? It's the black, eat out. You know what I mean? But okay. Hi, Shirley. How are you? Renee. Blessed Texas Lolly. You hear me? I'm glad, because if not, I've been talking to nobody for the past 2 minutes. A soldier mama says, my face feels amazing. Well, I'm happy. Soldier mama, oh, are you talking about the light scent of the cleansing oil? Is it the body cleansing oil or the face one? Because I don't think the face one has any scent, does it? If I didn't put scent in it. But sometimes there's like, actually, no, that's a lie. There's blueberry seed oil in the face cleansing oil. So I guess that could be what you're talking about. Calamity said, thanks for the hi. I'm going to make an order. I really look forward to the hydrogel. I have psoriasis, so most skincare doesn't work for you. Oh, I'm sorry. So how is everybody doing? I did not go live on Tuesday. You know, there's just been so much drama, guys, and I'm not getting involved with it, and I'm not going to talk about it. But I just wanted all of that drama just to kind of go away. Well, like even my microphone is sad. It won't stay up. Needs Viagra. Yeah, I just wanted all of that drama to kind of dissipate. You guys could go watch your fill of that on whatever channel you wanted. And then I just figured we would start fresh today. Can't you see my microphone keeps falling down? Oh my gosh. And I don't know how to fix it. Oh, well. It is, Renee. It's just so much. And even Judge Jolene, like, I don't know if you guys know who she is. It doesn't matter. But she's, I think Judge Jolene's been around for a long time. She always did, I guess she did reviews on like Housewives, like Housewives of New Jersey, like Bravo TV show. Thank you so much. Perfect. Thank you. She would do reviews on those shows. And I don't know how exactly she broke into the Karen Reed, what do you call it, area? But here she is. And now, I mean, she is funny. I have to give it to her. But again, it's too much drama. But I love the way she talks. She's hilarious. For those of you that don't know, I don't know the name of her channel, but her name is Judge Jolene. That could be the name of it. I really don't know. She's funny. She's a funny lady. Oh, see, Live for Now. I Live for Now said, I've watched Judge Jolene for a while and I love her. Yeah, she's just super. And again, even her talking about the drama now, she's funny. And I enjoyed listening to her. I'm just done listening to the drama. So I can't even take her right now because I'm just done. Calamity says drama, gravity always wins. That is true. Jolene Lunzer. Okay, yep, that's her. Super. And I don't know what the name of her channel, but whatever. Also, another channel I've been watching. You guys probably know if you're in Massachusetts area. Karen lives in Maine. Heather? Is it Scott and Karen? The name of their channel is The Harbor Lounge. And I knew that they were doing a channel, but I didn't know who they were. So I was just kind of like, okay, well, I turned them on again. It's called The Harbor Lounge. Scott and Karen, not together. She lives in Maine and he lives in Massachusetts, I think. And just a really nice show. They don't really get into a lot of drama. They just kind of talk about whatever. I've only watched them twice, but they're super cool. She's very she says she's like an independent, like liberal-ish, and he's very what's the other one? If you're Republican, whatever. So they kind of go at it, but in a very nice way. Nothing rude. They're not very political. Don't be like, oh my God, I don't want political. They're not political, but I'm just saying they kind of bicker about like that, but in a fun way. Super fun to watch. LA Traveler said, I've been enjoying the Harbor Lounge. Yeah, it's just super good, super nice, super cool people. Nanny Goat is here. She said, I'm still behind on all things today, but I'm here. I love your calm chat, Julie. Thank you. Oh, you're welcome. How are your grandkids, Nanny Goat? I hope they are well. Yeah, it's actually, I can't link it, whatever. It's called the Harbor Lounge. It's not hard to find. You guys can find it. Conservative, that's the word. Yeah. Yeah, he's conservative and she's like, whatever. Again, they're political. I don't care what their political views are. I'm just saying that they kind of got into like a little back and forth the other day about that, which was kind of funny, but in a very not fight way, just in a very, he believes one thing and she believes another, but they still come together and they're fine, the way it should be. They're fun. Anyway. So today, guys, I didn't know what to talk about today. I had so much on my mind. So I'm just I just put all my notes down and we'll see what we get to. I know a few other people are going live tonight, so we'll see. We'll see what's going on around here. First story is I went to Sephora yesterday and I'm going to talk about these products. I picked up this. It's one size. It absorbs oil. And I picked up another one size, a blur primer. And then I picked up this. I'm going to tell you guys what all these things are. I picked up all this. Then when I was there, and I am not like a crazy, like silicone or not silicone, aluminum, not aluminum, like for deodorant. It's just like, whatever. I've done research on the aluminum, which I'll kind of give you my thoughts on it tonight. So I'll go either way. I'm not like crazy either way, but this one is aluminum free. It's called by Cyclar. And you guys, it smells so good. What does it smell like, Julie? I don't know. What is the scent? It's vanilla verve. I don't know. It just smells good. It's vanilla. It's a warm vanilla smell, not sweet, warm. And so far, I'm not stinky, and it's aluminum free. So far, so good. Anyway, so I'm going to tell you guys about those things. And when I was in Sephora, there was a rep for the skincare brand called In Beauty, and very nice man, beautiful skin. And he came up to me and he's putting this cream. I forget. I don't remember the name of it. It was like their version of their retinoid ceramide peptide cream. And he's like, he takes my hand and he's like squirting this on my hand. And I mean, it felt awesome. But the first thing, and I didn't say, oh, I have skincare. I didn't say anything. I just sat there and listened to him. And he was like, oh, it's silicone free and it's this and that. And I'm like, well, if it's silicone free, there's something that's making this cream feel so extremely good. And I guarantee, which I didn't even look at the label at this point, but I'm like, I guarantee the first probably 10 ingredients are just like sensory, either esters or oils or silicones. I didn't know. So I looked at it and I mean, I wasn't really that far off. I was going to show you guys that too. Actually, I guess I could show you guys now. Hang on, I'll bring it up. It was this. This is what he put on my hand. It was this by In Beauty. And here, let me scroll up. So then when I looked at the ingredients, where are the ingredients? What was going on with my screen? Oh, there's the ingredients. So they say there's growth factors, but the whole point, it was kind of funny as I looked at the ingredients. Look at C1315 alkane, cocoa caprolate. I'm trying to look over my camera to see my screen. These are all, and then look, I can't see it, magnesium sulfate. But anyway, this is what was giving this awesome feel. And then I will say the ceramide profile in this was awesome. I loved the ceramides. But then he goes and he's like, I go, well, what kind of retinol is in this? Because he said it was like a retinol cream. And I'm like, oh, I always have to know what kind of retinol. So I'm like, well, what kind of retinol is in it? And he's like, well, it's a bioretinol. And I'm like, I go, what's a bioretinol? Which he really couldn't answer me. He really couldn't answer me. So I did my own research when I got home, and it comes from something, it's like something from tobacco, or it's a plant-made ingredient they call a retinol alternative. But I forget, it had something to do with tobacco. Oh, I wrote it down. Where did I put it? Crud. Where did I put it? I literally wrote it in my notes. It was something to do with tobacco. What was it? Crap. I'm trying to find it in my notes. Did I leave out what it was? It's a plant-made ingredient they call retinol alternative. I must have left the name of it out. Oh, well. But it does not do what a real retinol does for your skin. So they're grabbing your attention and making it sound like it's some crazy retinol, but it really wasn't. Anyway, whatever. Awesome cream. It felt great, but the ingredients aren't that great. But whatever. That's my 2 cents on In Beauty. You guys, I'm having mouse problems today. Come on. I can't get my mouse back. Oh no, don't tell me it's going to be this kind of a night. I can't get my mouse back to my screen. Are you kidding me? Come on. Can I just hit my touch screen and remove it? Yeah, that works. Okay, anyway. But I can't. I need my mouse because I can't get my chat. Do I need Robert? You guys, I can't get my mouse to work. Oh, I might need to call Robert. Not Claude, Robert, my real husband. It's like stuck on my second monitor and I can't get it. I'm very annoyed right now. Yeah, I can't do this show without my mouse. Hang on, I have to ask Robert why it's not coming to my screen. Sorry, guys, I'll be right back. Yeah, it's not working. I'll be right back. Sorry. Eeks. Hang on, be right back. I can't get my mouse. Can you come here? Here. Here, my son's gonna help me. This is Tyler, everybody. Look at, see my mouse? It's up there. How do I get my mouse down here? This is Tyler, everybody. Sorry.
I don't know.
Look at, why won't my mouse come down here? Do you know why? Now the dogs are hitting the desk. This is just like a literally crap show right now. Do you really don't know? I have to get Robert.
I'm sorry, I don't know.
Hang on, guys. Got to get man number 2. Hang on 1 second. I can't get the mouse off my second screen. All right. Sorry, guys. We're not normally this disorganized. Jeez. Oh my God. All right. I'll use my finger to read the chat. Okay. Nanny Goat said, I have all 4 grandbabies till tomorrow. I'm worn out. This is why we have babies in our 20s. That's so true. All right, guys, I'll be right back. Hang on. My husband's gonna fix it. You don't want to come on screen? You scared? Don't be scared. Babe, just be careful what you hit though. Oh, jeez. Okay. See what I mean? Oh, how did you do that? Are you freaking kidding me? How did that happen? You're very rough with it. Oh, baby, hang on. Let's not do that. Oh God, babe, you're scaring me a little bit. Here, use the mouse pad. What are you doing? Is that, oh, is that why?
I forgot to set it up.
Okay, but now I need that other thing back. Hang on.
Restore it from down here.
What do I do?
Just restore it from down here.
Restore it from where? Oh my gosh. Welcome to my house, you guys. Never a dull moment. Hang on. Now I lost my other screen. Hang on. Oh, I found it. All right. I hope I don't lose you guys. Hang on. I got to do this. Did I do it? Oh, you guys, I'm literally sweating. Okay, we're back. We're good. Yeah, we're good. Thank you. I couldn't get for the 5th time, 10th time. The mouse, when when you do 2 screens, for those of you that use 2 monitors, you know what I'm talking about. And normally you go side to side. Well, I have my monitor up there. So my monitor was still set for like going left to right, but instead he had to set it for up and down. So that's why it wasn't working. Sorry for the chaos, guys. We'll start over. Hi, Dr. Trey. All right. Catching Calamity, trust me, you didn't miss anything. You don't have to go ×2. It's Mr. BHB, yes. I don't know. He never wants to come on screen. It's so funny. I mean, he's worked for like huge companies. He does huge presentations. I don't know why he's so shy when it comes to, I don't know why. There's no chaos here, Julie. Are you kidding me? That was total chaos. Then somebody's like walking in our front door. I hear hello, and I'm like, who's at my front door? Oh my gosh. Anyway. Oh, I'm sweating right now. Trust me. I'm literally sweating. Oh. Does a chat full of women making? No, he's like really insecure. I don't know why. He always is like, oh, I look old, or he's just, I don't know. He doesn't, he's confident. I mean, he's like 6 foot, like 220, muscular, like he's a confident person, but I don't know why. I don't know what it is. Cause he's confident with people. Maybe it is the chat. I mean, it must be the chat. I don't know. I don't know what his problem is. Honestly, I'd have to ask him. I don't know. That's a good question. My Mesgear is running. I'm sweating so hard. Anyway. And you know what else I've been forgetting to do? I've been forgetting to do our, what are these called? Our, oh, the heck, affirmations. So we have to do our affirmations. Mental detox, no joke here. It says, I place high value on my attention. Okay. Mental detox, step back from the craziness, guys. Yes, of the world. Take a mental detox and turn off things that do not add value to your life. Write down your boundaries and draw a hard line. Does that not describe it? Describes it perfectly to me. Love that. How are you feeling, Dr. Trey? I hope you're feeling better. I know this morning you said you were a little. Hi, C-Star. How are you? So appropriate, Shirley, right? Amen, sister. Nanny Goat said. Everyone write that one down. Yeah, no joke. LH Traveler is perfect. I'm telling you. And I picked that out randomly. That was not. Also, oh, guys, I don't know. How do I do this? Hang on. I have emojis now. Do you guys have emojis? Oh, no, wait. How does that work, Dr. Trey and Heather? Dr. Trey, do you have emojis? Are you able to click on emojis in the chat now? Yeah, like the Doberman one. Because I don't see your lit up. I don't see. Oh, can you do it? Show me. No, do you guys see it? Because I don't see. All I see is Pat. I see the words. I don't see. Hang on. Now I need to go to my computer. Oops. Oh, that's. Oh, President Trump. This is not the time. Are those showing up in the chat? Hang on, I have to look. Because on my end, I don't see the emojis. I just see the words, which is very boring. Hang on, let me mute my phone. I want to see what they look. Oh, there's Leo. Look at how cute they are, you guys. I see them. Yeah, I tried to do an emoji with Leo and Lexi, but it was too distorted. So now they have to take turns. So I'll do Leo one week and then I'll do Lexi the next week. I forgot all about my emojis until I heard Leo bark, and then it made me think of it. I'm so excited. Okay, anyway. All right, what are we going to talk about next? Let's see what we're talking about next. Okay, We are going to talk about, oh, this is another thing I want to talk to you guys about. So at Sephora, I got a sample of this. My dogs. Anyway, at Sephora, I got a sample of this. It's Peter Thomas Roth Skin Injection Full. Oh, no, not full. Fill and Fix Under Eye Cream. So I'm like, okay, I'm game to try something new. I'm a girl. I like new things too. So as you can see, I opened it and I put this on it's like a colored. And I'm like, oh, is this going to be almost like it goes on like this. It feels good. I can tell there's like, oh, you guys, it smells so bad. That's what I have to talk to you guys about. This smells, for those of you that have tried it, if you've tried it, this smells identical to paint. Identical. So then, of course, I have to say, well, what the heck is in here? Because there's no ingredients on the back. So I have to go to Sephora and I have to look at what you guys, and it does not go away. It smells like paint. So I went on, and you know why it smells like paint? And I even asked Claude, I'm like, am I losing it? Why does this smell this way? And it's the ingredients. It's dimethicone, polysilicone, trisiloxane, and they are film formers, and they dry down into a thin, blurry film on your eye, which is cool because it helps like fine lines and everything. And the lightweight ones, like they kind of dry down, but the filmy one that I smell, it's like a silicone primer, same as a fresh wall of paint. And it's truly the way it's supposed to smell. It's all of those blurring, filmy dimethicones and the ones I just listed. We don't need to say them again. That is what's making the smell this way. So I'm not saying it works or doesn't work. I didn't even give it a chance because I could not get past smelling like a wall of paint. It's just not quite what I want to smell like when I go to bed. It's not a turn on. So yeah, I mean, would I go buy this anyway? I mean, of course not. I'm going to use my own stuff. You know what I mean? But I'm always game to try something new. If somebody told me something was awesome and I should go try it, I would totally go try it. I don't care. I'm not like, I'm only going to wear BHB. I'm not like that. But this, no. Curious if anybody else has used that. What's the iPhone problem, LH Traveler? Shirley, you have to be a member. That's why you don't see them. You have to join. Yeah, it's a membership thing. Sorry, guys. I don't have any control over that. You can't, like, for YouTube, you can't download emojis until you are, you get monetized. And you have to have like 3,000 watch hours and 500 subscribers. And I hit that last week. So that's why they're there now. Cindy, oh wait, what did Cindy just say? Oh shoot, it just left me. Cindy just said something. I saw white powder. Oh, Cindy. Hi, Cindy. How are you? She said, hi, all. I finally alive. I bought that. Look like white powdery under my eyes. You bought this? But the smell. I'm actually a little bit surprised that it dried white powdery under your eye. That one surprises me a little bit, I have to say. Let me see. Let me put it on again. It actually goes on at least my hand. I didn't even let it last under my eye, you guys. I put it on and I wiped it off. I'll see if it dries down powdery on my hand. I won't wipe it off. We'll see what happens. Hi, Mei Jungbooks. Christine, how are you? Oh, Dr. Dre said, if you become a member, don't do it on an iPhone. Apple charges at least $2 more. Yes, the membership's only $4.99. So if you're seeing $6.99, that's an Apple thing. That's not me. I'm not charging $6.99. No, it's $4.99. So like Dr. Trey said, become a member or don't. That's your choice. But if you do, don't do it through your iPhone for anybody, for any channel. Do it on your laptop or your computer. Hi, retired federal LEO watching. I know I have to do a rewatch to remember this and to see what I missed. You haven't missed anything yet, trust me. It's been utter chaos. Oh, you guys. Thank you. Aw, thank you, LH Traveler, and that's so Nelly. That's sweet. A soldier mama, yuck is no joke. But yeah, but it's not drying down white. I got to give it that much. It's drying down nicely, at least on my hand. Now, under eye is totally different skin, so I understand. I'm not knocking you. I understand that could have happened to you, you know. Under eye is very different than your hand. Prince of Wales. Actually, thank you for the $1.99. When did you get monetized? Gay. You're gay. Like last week, and then it's like a process to actually have it go live. Thank you, LH Traveler. Hi, Madam Steno. How are you? Oh boy, Zach is here. I know. What did we do to deserve this? Hi, Mermaid Mary RN. Thank you. All right, guys. So what are we going to talk about next? We're going to talk about myths on TikTok that I was watching. I don't watch TikTok. I mean, I'm on TikTok just because, actually, I don't know why I'm on TikTok, truly. If you ever go to Bay Harbor Beauty and look at the TikTok, you'll see how much I'm not on TikTok. It's just not, I don't know. It just doesn't do it for me. My son, Brandon, he kind of uploads everything over there. He does the TikTok shop. It's just not my jam. You know, I love Instagram. I like X. I like YouTube, but TikTok's just not for me. So everybody was saying you should like do TikTok, like debunking things on TikTok. And I'm like, but I don't even know how to find myths on TikTok. Like, I just don't get it. So I worked with Claude today and we did come up with a few that are actually, I did watch a couple people trying to do at home, because there are like certain skincare things you guys can totally do at home, like making a hyaluronic acid serum. That's not hard. You guys, I mean, it might be a little sticky, but for the most part, people can do at home, like basic. I'm not knocking that at all. And if you have fun doing it, I say go for it. But where I don't want to say I have a problem, because quite frankly, it's none of my business. But like where I kind of like get a little is when I see people working with like L-ascorbic acid, where you could literally burn your skin, or they're working with baking soda. That makes me pause a minute. They're putting preparation H under their eye, which is for hemorrhoids. There's a few things. Now that's not a DIY, obviously, but so I just was going to go through a few things that I found today that made me pause a bit. Toothpaste on a pimple. Does it work? No, it dries out the zit, but you're irritating your skin. Literally, you could get a chemical burn by doing that. I mean, by doing it. I mean, I've done it. Like when I was young, I would do it. I just didn't understand then what it could do to your skin. You can literally get a chemical burn from doing that. And often it can leave a dark mark, which is worse than the pimple. Again, so use benzoyl peroxide, salicylic acid, or sulfur. Don't do toothpaste. Okay. Not a good thing. This one, I couldn't believe what I read. And I have heard of this before. And then Heather told me that they saw this in, I think it was Jess's chat earlier. Somebody was talking about hemorrhoid cream under their eyes. I didn't see that. I didn't know that. But this is true. People do this. So what happens is preparation H is a vasoconstrictor. So what it does is it does temporarily tighten up your under eye, like the fine lines and everything. It will do that temporarily. It shrinks the blood vessels and it makes the puffiness go away. So, I mean, I guess if you really feel like you need smooth under eyes but it's not a good thing to do, you guys. You're putting cream for your butt under your eye. And don't forget, it's the thinnest skin here. So it's just don't do it. It can cause contact dermatitis. It can cause redness, itching, rash, dry, flaking. It can sting. It's just not a good thing. So don't do that. So again, hemorrhoid cream. Has anybody ever done that one? Now, the one that I actually watched today was this lady. She got like aloe vera. You know what I mean? Like the thicker, the aloe gel, which you can buy at the store. And she put some in like a kitchen bowl. I can still see myself watching this. I was dying. I should have brought it up. You guys could have watched it. She didn't measure. Now with L-ascorbic acid, you have to measure because it's so acidic. So she's just like doing this in the aloe and she's mixing it. Then she has what did I say? A baking soda, sodium bicarbonate. She's mixing, she had already done this, mixed the sodium bicarb in water. So she had like a liquid form. And she's now adding this to her aloe vitamin C powder. So now it's fuzzing up because we know what sodium bicarb does, right? It does a reaction and it bubbles. Because the reason she was adding that is she knows that the pH of L-ascorbic acid can be very low. So she was trying to raise it with the sodium bicarb. That's what she was trying to do. Then she went and she got one of those pH strips. You know what I mean? You guys, you know what I mean? You dip it in there and then it turns a certain color and then you compare it to the colors on like the outside part of the package. And she was like, oh, that looks good. What she doesn't understand is the range on those pH strips can go from like 2 to 3. So are you at 2.2 or are you at 2.9? Like, that's a big difference. Or are you at 3 or 3.9? Because 3 could potentially not be great, but 3.9 would be okay. So that one made me majorly pause. And then another one I saw was people were buying copper, the blue, the tripeptide one, the GHK copper, and they were mixing that in hyaluronic acid. Now, is that one going to hurt you? No, not necessarily. But if you're not mixing that first at the right percentage, you don't even know how much copper you're adding. And secondly, what's the pH? If it's not around 5 to 5.5, it's not even going to work right. So that one kind of was like, ooh, that's kind of a waste of money if you're not knowing what you're doing there. So those were just a few. There actually, what else did I see? Oh, this one. We got to talk about the sunblock one. The sunblock one. Let me read this one. Yes, last one. I think this is the last one I'll talk about. This one. Where'd it go? Oh, the sunscreen. So we all talk about sunscreen, how important it is. I like mineral sunscreen. If you like chemical, that's your choice. I just lean toward mineral sunscreen. And people on TikTok, and I'm sure other places, I'm not saying this is just a TikTok thing, but they rub beef tallow or shea butter or coconut oil, or some say carrot seed oil has an SPF of 40. How they test that, I don't know. Yeah, they do. I want to make sure I read that right. Yeah, they did. A couple people said that the carrot seed oil has an SPF of 40. I have to say that twice because I couldn't believe I read that, but it's true. So imagine rubbing all of this oil on your skin. People think that it's blocking you from the sun, but in my opinion, all it's doing is giving you a sunburn because now you're glistening. So these were all I couldn't believe what I saw on TikTok today. Has anybody else used carrot seed oil for SPF? Oh no, I see people have tried this stuff. Tell me. Oh, now I have to read this. Hi, Marie Mack. She said, I'm loving my new BHB products. Oh, I'm glad. Thank you for telling me. Nancy Daly, hi, how are you? Retired federal LEO said, I only joined Instagram to stalk others people's pets. I agree. Instagram has some really cute dog things. Super cute. I was watching one the other day. It was a Doberman playing with her little baby puppy. It was so cute. Mona, how are you? She said, at Julie, I ordered the travel kit and brightening and lightening serum. I thought I joined the subscription plan, but now I'm not sure. How do I find out? Nona, after the live, if you want to go to the website, hit the chat button and just leave your name in that question and we'll let you know and we'll get back to you. Either somebody will answer now or I'll do it when I get off the live. Dr. Trey, you're feeling good? Everything is good? Good. All right, I think I caught up. Oh, no, I didn't. That's so Nelly. Also, I got my order this week. I am so in love with the water gel. I'm glad. You know, that's so Nelly. Before people were saying it was a little sticky, so I reformulated it probably, what was it, guys, like a month ago? So I'm actually getting very good feedback that it's not sticky anymore. So that's exciting. All right. Now, Cindy, I was just looking for the miracle. I probably would put up with the smell. Oh, if it worked. It just seems like you have to put it on the perfect amount. And I think whatever you use, you can't have any oil. That could be. We're talking about the Peter Thomas Roth eye cream. Yes. Oh, Liz Miz said, what about mustard or toothpaste for a bum? Oh, for a bum, for a burn. I'm like, for a bum. I'm like, what? I've never put mustard on my bum. For a burn. I've never heard that, Liz Miz. For a burn? Can you imagine putting toothpaste on a burn? Wouldn't that burn? Actually, you know what? You know what else I did? I downloaded, how do I get to my sounds? I downloaded sounds for you guys. I don't know how to get to it. Hang on, let me go look. No. I did. Hang on, listen to this one. Wait, I hope it works good. Pat, pat, pat. Did you hear it? Pat, pat, pat. And then listen to this one. Oh, the drama. Oh, the drama. Those are really the two I have. Oh, these are just StreamYards. Drum roll. Anyway, that's all I got. Anyway, it's the little things in life. Madam Steno said, I used Preparation H years ago, but regret it. It worked, but my skin under my eye is so, it worked, but my skin under my eye is so thin. Well, yeah, that's not good. And plus, just imagine, I feel like my eyes are running. Just imagine getting that in your eyes. I just don't think that's a good idea. That's almost a dirty bomb. That's funny. Dr. Trey said, was she making a peel, like peeling off several layers? Are you talking about the L-ascorbic acid? Nope. If that's what you're talking about, no, she was using that as a serum. Retired federal LEOs, she said, what can I do for hyperpigmentation? I was taking Plaquenil for 20 years for systemic lupus. It was biopsied by a dermatologist. Is there anything you can suggest to help fade it quicker? All that, I sell advanced lightening brightening serum. Well, first, make sure it's, wait, you said I was taking Plaquenil for years. It was biopsied by a dermatologist. Is there anything, did they suggest anything for you is going to be my first question. And if you're free to use whatever, because I always say check with a doctor when I read something like this. We do have an advanced brightening lightening serum, and it has 5 different actives in it that help hyperpigmentation from, because hyperpigmentation can come from many different things. You can have it from acne scars, from sun, just age spots, you know what I mean? Or like you have it from a totally different reason. So I created this to target hyperpigmentation at all for, I'm not saying all different reasons, but for many different reasons. And I'm not going to get behind the science. It doesn't matter. It's on the website if you guys want to read about it, but that's all I could offer you to try. You could always get a sample of it and see if it works for you. But yeah, it's the advanced lightening brightening serum. Madam Steno said, I'm embarrassed to admit that. Don't be embarrassed. We've all done dumb things. It's okay. Just dumb things I could tell you I've done. You guys would be like, Julie did that? Julie did that. Liz Miz said lavender oil as a mosquito repellent works. Now that I agree. That I believe. Yes. I'm all about that. I've done essential oils for if I'm going to be outside because what is it? DEET? That's like I haven't done research on it, but from what I understand, the DEET, I think it's called DEET, that's in mosquito, normal mosquito that you buy like at the grocery store, the repellent that you put on you, bug spray. I've heard that's like terrible for you. I'm assuming, I don't know if it's true or not, but whatever. So I have made concoctions of essential oil that I would like put on my wrist, or you know what I mean? And it does. I agree. It works. Or citronella is another one. You can get essential oil that's like a citronella. I think it's called lemongrass. It has like a lemony smell to it. They hate that smell. Dr. Trey said, I've heard of lavender plants to keep mosquitoes away. Yeah. They don't like any of that smell. They don't. Bully Mom said, Julie, how about Eucerin tinted mineral sunscreen? Isn't that the one I use? No, I use CeraVe, but actually, let me look. So Eucerin? Let me see what it is. Eucerin tinted mineral. I mean, being that it's mineral and it's tinted, I'm going to have to say yes, but let me just make sure. And again, you guys, you can use any SPF you want. When I say mineral, that's just because that's what works for me. And I think like, if you just do the research on chemical sunscreens, I think you would quickly realize you don't want to put that on your skin. But I mean, to each their own. Oh, it looks really nice. Here, Eucerin, I'll show you guys. This is what she's talking about. This one's SPF 35 though. Am I looking at the right one? This one's, did she say 35 or 30? Oh, she didn't give a number. Okay, yeah, it's 35. Let me look at the ingredients. Oh, of course, Amazon's not going to give it to me. Oh yeah, it's tinted, broad spectrum. It's zinc oxide enriched with 5 antioxidants. Is it just zinc? Let me go to a different website. Hang on. Amazon's not telling me what I want to know. It gets awesome reviews. I'd have to say this one's good. Oh, or do you have the 50? It doesn't really matter what number you have. I can't find the ingredients, but this one appears to be okay. I think it's, okay in my opinion. You know what I mean? Like, you guys do what you want. Okay, no, wait. The active ingredient is this. Hang on, let me make sure. Hang on, I might go back on what I just said. What is this? Let me bring it up on my computer. It'll be easier. Ooh. Eucerin. 15 minutes later, she gets her answer. Tinted mineral sunscreen. Ingredients. Okay, it's zinc oxide. Yeah, it's a good one. Free of fragrance, dyes, parabens, phthalates, oxybenzoin, and the octinoate or whatever. I can't even pronounce it. Yeah, it's good. Non-comedogenic. Yeah, you're good. That's a good one. Actually, I might even try that one. I have enough right now, but eventually I'll switch over to that one maybe. H Traveler said, my father used to sunbathe rubbed down in baby oil. Didn't we all? I used to do that, but I didn't use baby oil. I used, it's by Neutrogena. They still smell it. It's called sesame oil, but it smells so good. And I used to rub that all over my body and I would go lay in the sun. And we wonder why I have melasma and hyperpigmentation. Prince of Wales, I use cow patties. Awesome. So weird. Yeah, they were living on the edge. No joke. That's so Nelly. I'm glad it's not sticky. I've been hearing good things about the new formulation of the hydrating water gel. So I'm glad. Heather said, oh my God, this is wild. I joined the channel and paid my money and it still wants me to rejoin. I'm confused. And the mod doesn't know how to use YouTube. Oh, if there's a problem, Heather, let me know. We can look at it after. I think YouTube's doing something new. Now, tell me if I'm wrong, but I don't think I am. I think they give you like a 7-day trial. Almost like if you have buyer's remorse, you can cancel it at the end of the 7 days and you don't get charged. I think that's what YouTube's doing now. So even though whoever like subscribes for a channel today, you have 7 days to try it. And then on like the 8th day is when you get charged. That's how it works now, because it used to be when you subscribe, you get charged, but I don't think that's the way it works anymore. Actually, I joined Judge Jolene's chat. It charged me twice. I was so embarrassed. I mean, talking about looking overzealous, I joined, but it went join twice. I only got charged once. I only got charged once because I was actually going to call YouTube and be like, what the heck? But it didn't. It charged me once. But when, you know how like it shows up in that somebody subscribes, it showed Bay Harbor Beauty Unfiltered twice. I was like, oh my God, how embarrassing. Yeah, I mean, I didn't join twice. It was a glitch, but she even commented on it. She's like, you joined twice? And I'm like, oh my God. I am not having a good time in chats lately. Retired. They said laser was the only thing that would work. Oh, okay. I thought, wait, were you asking me about a cream or let me go back. Retire. What can I do for the, well, then if they said that's the only thing that's going to work, then, I mean, I don't know. That's why I said try a sample of the advanced lightning because I have no clue. That's going to be trial and error. That's why I said just get a sample of it. Yeah, but if they said, I mean, I don't know. I'm game to try anything before I go drop money into lasers because those are not cheap, but you do whatever. Hi, Bully Mom. Thank you for joining. I appreciate that. I don't know if I already said that, but whatever. I hope I didn't say that twice. Yeah, hit the like button. I appreciate that, Heather. Thank you. Heather, maybe YouTube closed and reopen it. They said laser was the only thing that worked. I read that. Heather, you figured it out. Good to see. Thank you, Heather. Madam Seno said, you probably already answered this before, but what do you do for sunscreen throughout the day without ruining your makeup? I will show you what I do. You have a couple choices. You can do actually, I'll show you the two choices you have. I have to move my microphone. Hang on. You can use something like this. My gosh, it brought up Kroger. How funny is that? All right, you can bring up something like this, or you can use something like this, share screen. It's a spray. So you could, throughout the day, you could spray this over your makeup or, you know, your tinted, whatever you're using. So this is an option. And I have one, it's by this brand, One Size. I got it at Sephora. Sephora sells one. Let me read. That's a total lie what I just said. That's not true. One Size has one at Sephora that I was going to buy until I realized it was chemical sunscreens. Let me see what this is. See, that's the problem with a lot of these mineral sunscreen sprays. A lot of them are, oh no, this one's not. This is zinc. Okay, so this would be a good option actually. Yeah, mineral broad spectrum. Okay, so this would be a good option, guys. $20. So it's by Blue Lizard. It's for sensitive skin, and you could spray this, you know, keep it a good distance, but this would be a good option throughout the day to apply to your skin. There's others. There's something like I can't remember all the brands that sell it, but just Google mineral sunscreen spray and this will come up. Or there is also, and Dr. Trey had talked about this, it's a powder. It's zinc oxide and titanium dioxide in like a little powder dispenser. And as you put it on, the powder comes out. Now, I mean, I think that could like maybe disrupt your makeup. Plus, if you take pictures, you're probably going to get flashback with that. So I don't know. I've tried the powder. I like the spray better. So that's what I would do. That is what I do. It's DEET. Yeah. I didn't know if it was DEETs or DEET. Yeah. Mona, I'm sorry. I keep saying Mona. That's not your name. Nona says, I've used the lightening brightening serum for 2 weeks. I really should have taken before and after pictures. I wish you would have. Yeah. I would have liked to see that. Oh, well. I'm glad it's working though. I mean, I assume it's working by your statement. Kristen said, congrats on being monetized. Aw, thanks, Kristen. I appreciate that. I love the pat, pat, pat. Guys, that's what I was excited about. I was so excited about the emojis and everything. I was like, oh my God, that's so cool. Bolischetti, how are you? She said, thank you. I need a good SPF because I barely use it now and I'm not doing it. Yeah, Bolischetti, that's the thing. If you're not going to use SPF, you're undoing all of the results you're getting from skincare. You know what I mean? You're just kind of going backwards. So you really do need to, you have to get in the habit of using SPF. Like, honestly, in my opinion, SPF is the most important thing you guys can do. If you were going to be like, you know what? All I'm going to do is cleanse my face and I only have time for one other thing and I'm not doing anything else, I'd be like, okay, then just do SPF. Seriously. Well, and a moisturizer, but you know what I mean? Like, forget everything else. Put your money into just a moisturizer and SPF. That's it. And a cleanser. But you know what I mean? But that's how important SPF is. And I don't even sell an SPF, but that's how important it is. Billy Mom said the lady at Walgreens was raving about it. Are we talking about, I don't know what we're talking about. What did Billy Mom say? I'm going back up to see what Billy Mom said. I can't find her. Okay. Yeah, Dr. Trey, that's what she, yeah, Madam Senna, she said, I use a mineral powder SPF and brush it on. Yep. And again, I had used it. I can show you guys what it looks like. I don't know which one Dr. Trey uses, but I'll just bring up a random one. Powder SPF. Actually, Color Science makes one mineral brush. Here, I'll show you guys. Here, there's it's expensive. I'm actually really surprised at how much it is. Wow. But again, it's going to last you guys a long time. This would easily last you probably 2 summers. I mean, this one's really expensive. Wow. Color Science. It's crazy. But anyway, so yeah, those are what we're talking about. You just brush them on. Supergoop. Oh, that was another one. Supergoop is another one that might, I don't know if they do. They might have a spray SPF. Don't know. I'm assuming they're they make almost any kind of SPF. So I think they probably do. Supergoop was another one I was trying to think of. Supergoop too. I've used their spray SPF before. So yeah, there's some options. Oh, here's one. Row Wellness. That's a good price. SPF 50 at Target. So there's an option that's a little bit cheaper. Or here, Tarte Creaseless SPF 30. So yeah, you have some cheaper options. There you go. Oh, you got the 35 Bully Mom. Yeah, that's a good one. She's talking about the Eucerin one. Yes, Zach. Zinc and titanium dioxide. That is correct. Bully Mom said, I try to stay away from the big brands. Yeah, there's actually some good ones I just saw for if you're talking about the powder. And again, I'm sure there's many other spray SPFs out there. Use sun-in for our hair, Shirley. Yes, you remember that? The good old lemon. You put lemon all in your hair too. Bolasketti said, Banda Soleil. Dr. Trey said, I put my regular SPF under my makeup, but if I need to reapply, then I use the powder. Well, yeah, and you live in Florida, so Heather, just make sure you didn't get joined twice or you didn't get charged twice. Because I'm telling you, the same thing happened to me. Actually, I think it was yesterday or the day before. Calamity said, I know so little. I grew up on Seabreeze and clean and clear lotion. Then found skincare 5 years ago when my teenager did. Better late than never. That's all that matters. You're good. Heather, if you paid for it twice, because I don't want you to get, well, yeah, but there's a trial period. There's a 7-day trial period. So I don't even think you would have gotten charged today. So make sure you cancel one of them before the 7 days. Like nobody's getting charged today. I know that because I know that. So you have 7 days to cancel. So make sure you cancel one, or if you hate it, here both. Haha. No, but make sure you cancel one. That's funny. Shirley said, I think I'm going to get mine lasered, unfortunately. Your hyperpigmentation. What laser do they recommend for that? Have you talked to anybody? Oh, IPL, Dr. Trey said. Calamity said, in Texas here, I have found nothing that doesn't sweat off in 15 minutes. It's bad human. I know, Calamity. Trust me. I'm in Houston. I feel it. Trust me. I get what you're saying. That's why I went out. This has nothing to do with SPF, but I'm going to talk about these two primers because I get really like my makeup or my SPF slides off right here. So I am always on the hunt for a good primer, always. And I don't like the really heavy silicone ones that like Smashbox has. I'll use them, but I don't really like them. So I was excited. And I've only been using these for 3 days, but I will tell you if you need both, if one works, if they both work, I will tell you in 1 second. And then I have to tell you guys about a new release and maybe a little discount code that you might be, if you're here, you can maybe save a little bit of money. Jessica Fritz said, hi, Julie, I'm walking the dogs and listening. So glad to catch your live. Well, hello, Jessica. I'm glad you're walking your dogs, and they thank you too. All right. Yeah, Supergoop is a good one. Retired Federal. I agree. Maybe one more, and then I will move on. Behavior, will the lightning serum work on hyperpigmentation on my legs? Is it hyperpigmentation or is it that actinic purpura? You know what I mean? Can you send me a picture? Not now, but like later. Can you send me a picture and I'll answer your I'll try to answer your question. All right. And let me get back to my notes. Oh, aluminum. That was another thing I wanted to talk to you guys about. So remember back in the day, it was all like aluminum this and aluminum that, and don't put aluminum in your deodorant because aluminum makes aluminum is going to cause Alzheimer's and this and that. Now, you guys, I'm not a doctor. This is not my area, but I did do some research in it because I'm like, well, I don't want dementia or Alzheimer's. And if that's coming from aluminum, that's like an easy fix. We don't you don't have to have aluminum. You know what I mean? So I did a little research about breast cancer and Alzheimer's with aluminum. And the reviews, the FDA and the American Cancer Society looked and found no convincing evidence that aluminum causes either. And they said, according to them, again, my opinion, what I read, this is not my wheelhouse, but according to them, they said your skin barely absorbs it. So aluminum free is just a personal preference. It's not really a health risk. Like, it's your choice. Now, I'm sure some of you are going to be like, no, absolutely not. I will never put aluminum under my armpits. And I get it. I get what you're saying. But according to what the research says, there's just not, now maybe Dr. Trey can weigh in on this. Tell me if you totally disagree with that. So with that in mind, I have the typical, what's the secret, like, you know what I mean? But so far, this one is aluminum free. Honestly, I don't even know what the ingredients are. It's, mandelic acid. Oh, there's got to be more than that in here. Whatever. I like it. I've used this for 2 days. I'm not stinky. So, and I've tried many aluminum free, like natural deodorants before. So far, I do like this one, I have to say. I'm not stinky, and this smells very good. And they have other smells. So I don't know if you guys are looking for an aluminum free, like natural deodorant, if that's something that's important to you. My 2 cents on this one is I like it. It's by Cyclar. I got this at Sephora. So that's my 2 cents on that. You do you. Now, these two, let me read my notes because I'm not positive which does what. Okay, so Secure the Sweat is this one. Wait, is this Secure the Sweat? Yes, this one. So we're going to talk about this one first. This one, haha, it's actually aluminum free, haha. This is a sweat-proof, waterproof, aluminum-free primer that soaks up sweat. So we're talking about Texas humidity, Florida humidity, what other state is humid? I don't know. Carolinas. This soaks up sweat and oil, and it does that by using bamboo, horsetail, and sage. So your makeup doesn't melt off in any weather, but I'm talking about very hot, humid. You know what I mean? That's what I'm talking about. So you use this. Honestly, I didn't even know how to use this. I had to read how to use this today. Make sure your skincare is fully dry, and then you press. I mean, I think a dime size is way too much. I use just a little blip dot. It looks like this. Oh, it's like oozing out. I hate wasting it, but whatever. That's what it looks like. So they said, it says your skincare is fully dry, then press a dime size, too much, but whatever, amount into your skin and wait for a full minute before the foundation, because it can pill, according to what they said. It can pill if you don't. Now this one, this is like the typical blurring primer. This has niacinamide and witch hazel to blur pores and fine lines and to grip your makeup. So, okay, so this makes sense to me now. So this one is for very hot, humid weather. If your makeup just slides off you because you're so sweaty, this helps that. And then I set it with this. It's a similar, it's same brand, one size, oil sucker. That's what it's called. So then at the end of my makeup, I'll spray this. Oh my God. And it comes out with a vengeance. So just be aware. Okay. So then I spray that. Okay. So now this one, I think this is just a basic blurring primer. It blurs pores, fine lines, and grips your makeup. Dab it over your textured areas after skincare, under makeup or alone. So who picks which? Pores, texture, fine lines. If you have drier or combo skin, this one. Sweaty, oily, hot climate makeup that slides off, this one. Or can you get both? No, it says don't stack. You could spot treat with this one, like maybe just put this where you need it and then use this other, but don't like use them together. That's what it says. Don't use them together. Okay. So that's what I've been using. I like it. I put it on, my makeup staying on very good around here. So far, so good. And I was actually outside today. So there's that. Okay. Anybody tried those? It's so funny. You know what though? Remember that eye cream I had on my hand? Look at, it's actually pilling. You see that? That's pilling. Look at my hands. Is that not hilarious? Remember, I put this on and I never wiped it off. So that's been sitting on my hand for what, maybe 30 minutes? So then I just went in and put this on. That is the perfect example of what pilling looks like. So those did not mix well. Yeah. Anyway. Ugh. Somebody's, okay, wait. I saw, Dr. Trey said I got the Mineral Fusion SPF off Amazon and it works just fine. Zinc oxide and titanium, you know what I mean? It's all the same. They do say non-nano is better, which is smaller molecule size, but Liz Smith said, I do think the humidity helps your skin you're more hydrated. When I moved from Houston for school, my skin got dry. When I moved back to, oh my gosh, that's one thing. It's like the humidity stinks and it sucks and I can't stand it, but it really does help skin keep that moisture. I mean, if you're going to look for the positive, that's it. All right. Then I will tell you guys about the new lotion I'm releasing. Actually, tonight. Oh, you know what though? But I think I forgot to have it go live on the, hang on. I have to make sure it's live on the, I got to tell you guys about it and then it's not going to be there. Hang on a second. I forgot to make it go live. And I will tell you what it is in 2 seconds. We haven't even had a chance to upload the pictures to the website, but we'll get that done. Let me just make sure everything's okay. Okay. All right. So remember, for those of you that were here on Sunday, we were talking about amlactin lotion. And for those of you that don't know, amlactin is, it's sold at drugstores, grocery stores. It's a lactic acid cream that is really good for keratosis pilaris, just keeping your skin, it's lactic acid, so it helps your skin turn over. So, and I don't quote me on this, but you guys probably know, they have like a 10% and then they also have is it a 13% or something? They have 2 different formulas. And it got me thinking, my makeup is running, talking about being hot in here. Not my makeup, my mascara, I mean. So it got me thinking, I was talking to you guys last Sunday, and back in the day when I started formulating the body lotion, and for those of you that have used it, it's just a basic body lotion, but we allowed it to be scented. And that's kind of what kept the price up, because the fragrances, it's time consuming. The fragrances aren't cheap. And so it was just, that's kind of why the price was always like up there. And I always felt guilty like charging that much for a body lotion. But again, it was the fragrance that did that. So I'm thinking, we have a glowing body oil that gives you fragrance. We have a body butter that gives you fragrance. We have a perfume oil, like we have scrubs. There's enough, in my opinion, things that have scents, fragrance, that I did not feel bad taking the body lotion off from the website. And this was a formula I had actually done quite a while ago. And I just had it kind of in the formula. You know, my brain never stops. So I have a lot of formulas that have already been tested and they're there. I can't release everything. The website would be 7,000, you know what I mean? Like there has to be like limits to what I have what I've added. So anyway, so this was a formula that I had worked with quite a while ago, but just never released it because I chose to do the scented body lotion. So when we were talking about amlactin last week, I'm like, well, should I do a lotion like that? Because it's a very beneficial lotion. So I decided to do it. So I did 2 separate lotions, and it's called Silk Renewal. And there's going to be a daily one. And I only brought one in, like literally, you guys, this just got finished today. It literally just went live on the website 2 seconds ago. So there's going to be 2. This one is going to be the Daily Silk Renewal Body Lotion. This one has 10% lactic acid, and it has 5%. I just want to make sure I'm getting this right. Yeah. It has 10% lactic acid. It has 5% urea. So the lactic acid, we all know, it helps with that dry, dull skin, crepey skin. I get questioned a lot, like, oh, my skin is looking like thin and crepey. What can I do? So this would be a good option. And amlactin does not have urea in it. This does. Urea at a low percentage, like 5%, it just hydrates. It's not like the 35%. I'll get into that in a minute. So 10% lactic acid, 5% urea. It's just going to help your skin look less dull, less crepey. That's what it's going to do. And it will also, if you have keratosis pilaris, I think this will probably help that for most people. I think it'll help that too. Now, if this isn't enough and you say, no, my skin is stubborn, my skin is drier, my skin it's not helping, I need glycolic acid. I'm making, and it's there, I just don't have it in here. So it's going to be the same bottle. Obviously, it'll be a different label. It's going to be same name, but it's going to be called Advanced. So it's going to be called Advanced Skin Renewal Body Lotion. And that one has 8% lactic acid, but 4% glycolic and the 5% urea. So the glycolic is a smaller molecule. It penetrates better. So it's going to help people. A lot of people are going to be just fine with this one. But if you're not, you have an option to move up to the advanced, or this one will be used daily. You can use this one every day. The glycolic, I would say probably only 3 or 4 days a week. And that's going to be more on like your stubborn keratosis pilaris. I have dry knees. I have dry heels. Okay. Now you're going to be like, okay, well, now I'm so confused because now you have this and you have urea 35%. And what am I doing? What am I doing? Okay. Totally different. The daily, I haven't even remembered the names yet. The Daily Silk Renewal, your everyday body lotion. You get out of the shower, you grab a lotion, you put this on. Just daily lotion. Be careful with the sun. Anybody, even amlactins, you have to be careful with the sun because it's an alpha hydroxy acid. Wear your SPF on your body. Okay. So everyday lotion, you grab, you put this on. It's fragrance free. That's what you do for this one. Okay. You say, okay, no, I need more. This one's working on most of my body, but I have this problem here, or I have dry knees, I have dry elbows, whatever. Okay. So you could either spot treat, which is probably what I would recommend for the advanced one, the Advanced Silk Renewal. Spot treat. A few days a week. See how your body, I think you'll be fine with it. It's not like it's that high of a dose of glycolic. Again, wear your SPF. Now, people that need 35% urea, that's a totally different group of people. Those are people with like severe, not people that have active eczema. You cannot put any of these on open sores or anything like that. But people that have like the eczema that's like dried up and is healing, but it's still there, that's where you use 35%. If these fail, okay, 35%, there's a urea cream or a urea gel. That really stubborn, cracked heel, 35%. Around your toe, you get like that crusty, dry skin that's just thick, and that's keratin, 35%. If this stuff doesn't work. All right, so now you just have more options, because before I had really nothing in between 35 and nothing. So these are baby steps before you have to get to the 35%. I think I said it all. Let me make sure. Yeah, the silk lotions exfoliate the surface with acids. The resurface, which is the 35%, they dissolve the thick, hardened keratin. It's the max strength for a heavy hitter. Okay. So that's, and you would never put that resurface 35% like all over your body. You would never do that. That's totally for spot treating. All right. This advanced daily, I'm sorry, this daily one, not the advanced, this daily one you could put on every day when you get out of the shower. All right. And honestly, I think you could the advanced one too, but that one with the glycolic, just be a little bit more careful. For people that are here, if you want to try it, I will do this for you. Use code SILK15 and you're going to get 15% off. All right, if you want to try it. And we dropped the price huge. I think the body lotion was close to $30. And this one, I don't want to misquote. Hang on. What price did we come up with? The daily one is $20.50, and the advanced is $23.50. And you get 8.5 ounces. So closer to what amlactins is. Actually, I think that is the same as amlactin. But I think amlactin's price changes regardless, like depending on where you buy it. So you can, let me make sure the discount code is active. So you can use SILK15 and I'll leave it active for you guys tonight if you want it. Again, fragrance free. Okay. Hi, Coco and Chloe. Dr. Trey said, I'm not walking around wet pits with wet pits. So you like the aluminum? Yeah. You know, I must say, Dr. Trey, let me check. Mine aren't wet. And I was sweating a minute ago. Mine aren't wet. That's what I'm saying. I mean, I don't care if you guys buy this or not. I'm just giving you guys, I just talk about what I buy and what I like. And I'm telling you, you guys, I'm literally, it's hot here today. It's probably 100 degrees. I'm literally in a sweatshirt and I was walking around sweating. Hang on. I was walking around sweating and I do not have sweaty pits right now. So take it for what it's worth, or just keep using what you're using. Jessica Fritz said, sorry, I'm trying to comment while my dog is taking me for a walk. Oh, trust me. I understand that. With Doberman. Nona, why do I keep calling you Mona? Nona said, I can't have aluminum in my deodorant since I have radiation and radioactive seed inserted during my breast cancer treatment. Okay, Nona. If you like your aluminum free one, awesome. If not, maybe check into this one. I'm telling you guys, I don't have wet pits right now. I don't know. I've only been using it a few days. So far, so good. Hi, Catherine. How are you? She said, I use the Super Goop Glow Screen. Yes. And you know what, Catherine? Elf has a dupe for that. Very similar. I almost want to say it's probably identical. I have not used the Elf one. Actually, I didn't even buy the Super Goop. I got it as like a luxury size sample at Sephora. Can you guys tell I'm at Sephora a lot? But anyway, I've heard Elf's is almost identical and a heck of a lot cheaper. Coco and Chloe said, I've been using a probiotic deodorant and AAH acid under arm roller, but still use regular antiperspirant if I'm going to be outside. I understand that. Oh, trust me, I'm not getting rid of my other deodorant. It is still in there, but I'm pleasantly surprised with this one. Now, we're going on vacation in a couple weeks. Am I going to bring both? Yeah. I'm not going to be out on a boat and jet skiing without my good deodorant because I think I trust this one, but I don't trust it 100% yet. Catherine said, on a day that I'm outside all day and need to reapply sunblock, I'm not wearing makeup. I agree with that too. Like when I go on vacation, you will not see me in makeup. That's not true. I'll be in like a tinted SPF, but I'm not putting makeup on. Louisiana. Is that where you live, LH Traveler? Is that what, I'm assuming that's what you mean. Yeah, no, I guess that is a good point. Are you cancer free? Dr. Trey just asked. I don't know why I assumed you were by your comments. I guess I shouldn't have assumed that. Calamity said, I have found nothing that's close to my secret clinical. I've tried them all. I understand that. And I haven't tried mineral we're talking about two different things. Mineral deodorant in a long time because I just got sick of always having like that smell come through. And the sweat, they don't work. So I don't know. In a week, I could come back to you guys and say this sucks, don't buy it. But so far, I'm telling you, I do like it. But take it for what it's worth. Calamity Old. Secure the Sweat by One Size. Oh, that is not picking up. Yeah, it's by One Size. And it's called Secure the Sweat. And you can get it at Sephora. I don't know if Ulta sells it, or I'm sure onesize.com. So that's it. And then this was the spray. This is called Oil Sucker, liquid blotting paper spray. Oh, you know what that means. You know that paper that you can do on your skin and it like absorbs the oil. This is like, I guess that's why they named it that. Nobody's had good luck with natural deodorants. I'm curious. I might prove you guys wrong on this one. We'll see. Don't go buying it yet. I'll let you know. Catherine said Supergoop has a mineral powder, but I never thought it would work, but I will try it now. Oh, I do think they work, Catherine. The mineral powder, I do think they work if you apply them frequently. I do think they work. There's too many companies that sell them. I mean, read the reviews, but I mean, you're literally taking the powders that they put in the mineral SPF and you're just bypassing all of the other ingredients and you're just putting that powder on your face. You know what I mean? So I have no doubt, and Dr. Trey uses it. So I do think it works. Do you want me to repeat the products again? One Size, Secure the Blur. One Size, I can't even remember. Secure the Sweat. Secure the Blur. This is just a typical helps pores, you know what I mean? Fine lines, like a blurring primer. I don't think I showed you guys this one. This is more, this feels like silicone. Honestly, you guys, I don't even know what the ingredients are in these. Just a typical blurring primer. This is more for drippy, humid, sweaty, your makeup falls off of you. This, and I must say, I've used it. I got it, today Friday? I got it yesterday. So I've used this 2 days and it is hot here today. So far, so good. Okay. Nona said, thank you, Dr. Trey. I have ADD. They never say cancer free. I agree with that. No evidence of disease. I am a DES baby and multiple cancer survivor. I'm doing quite well. I'm glad you're doing good, Nona. Madam Steno said, Heather, have you tried Native? Yep. Dr. Trey said, I thought amlactin was for, did I say amlactin? Wait, no, it is amlactin. Hang on. I hope I'm not misspeaking. No, it's amlactin. Hang on. Am I saying the wrong thing, you guys? No, it's amlactin. It's right here. I'll show you. I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't think I'm speaking wrong. It's right here. I'll show you, Dr. Trey. It's this, amlactin. It's, oh, this is the smaller bottle. They have a, let me try to find the other bottle. Hang on 1 second. There's a 8 ounce. Let me show you guys. 8 ounce. They have 2 different ones. There we go. So this is the 8 ounce. Oh, it's actually 7.9 ounces. Let me show you this one. And then they have an advanced one too. This is what kind of gave me the idea. or doing my own. So this is, oh, and then here's the one with the higher percentage of lactic acid in it. Okay, this one has 12% lactic acid. I added urea to mine because I think urea is so important. I love urea. And I think the other amlactin has 15%. Yeah. It has 15%. I think, right? So that's the two. But yeah, that's what I meant when I said amlactin. Hi, Randalisa. I'm late, going to have to watch what I missed after you're done looking beautiful. Aw, thanks, Randalisa. Hi, Eileenie. How are you? Calamity said I got spoiled and had a stockpile of skincare and makeup from BoxyCharm, FabFitFun until I canceled. I had too much. Now I'm running out of things. I'm realizing how expensive it is. You guys, everything's just gone up. It stinks. I can't stand it. It's like, I mean, gas is finally coming down a little bit, but, and that affects everything because guess how ingredients in products get to stores? They get gas, right? So that just makes everything go up. It's just unfortunate. Calamity said, I read the ingredients on your body lotion and I was so happy I could use it and it wouldn't make my psoriasis angry. Calamity, that's actually interesting to me. What ingredients do you, not do you feel, but what ingredients make your psoriasis angry? I'm actually curious what you think, what you say. Oh, Heather, I wonder who helped me name that. Oh, Dr. Trey, thank you. Unscented, yes. No, Beth. Oh, hey, Beth, how are you? Beth, I don't know if you were here. Before we had on the website, the body lotion. That's what it's called, body lotion. And it was just a basic body lotion. And it had, I think it had 5 or 6% urea in it. So that hasn't changed. But it was the fragrance that kind of kept the price up there. So I figured when we have body butter, glowing body oil, perfume oils, scrubs, do we really need another body lotion that's fragranced? I mean, I'll tell it, maybe people are going to be angry at me for doing this. I don't know. We'll find out. But, oh, and I have the texture of it. I have my sample bottle right here. This is what it looks like, guys. Sorry, I forgot to show you guys. So this is what it looks like. This left hand's been through a lot tonight. So this is how it goes on. Let me take my watch off. Hang on. It literally feels just like a basic lotion, you guys. And it dries down. There's not, let me run through the ingredients with you guys. There's not a lot of oil in this at all. It's not a heavy, like, oh, I can't get my pants on after I put this on. It's not like that. I mean, you're going to have to wait like a minute or so to let it dry down, obviously. But like I put this on my legs and I can still get dressed like fairly quickly after. Here, let me tell you guys the ingredients. We honestly, I have to tell, we haven't even put the picture up yet on the website. Whatever. Okay, it has water, obviously. Caprylic triglyceride, which is an emollient. Lactic acid, urea, propanediol, which is a humectant. It has, I can never say this. The trade name of it is Ecosil, and it's not an ester and it's not an oil. Ecosil is like the coolest ingredient. It's what leaves that, here, I'll show you. It's what leaves that, you see that like sheen that it leaves behind where this hand's kind of boring. There's no, I don't know if you guys can see it. There's, well, I mean, both of mine are kind of sheeny. I don't know how, but the Ecosil, it's a very emollient and it leaves that shine behind. It doesn't absorb into your skin, so it keeps it on the surface. It's like the coolest ingredient. A lot of companies don't use it. I don't know why, but they should. Anyway, so that's in there. And then betaine, which is beet sugar extract. Awesome hydrator. It's a powder that dissolves in the water, and it's an awesome hydrator. So that's also in here. Acetyl alcohol, so the emulsifiers. There's a silicone in here. Maltodextrin just makes it thicker. And then the preservatives. So it's a very, honestly, it's basic. It's a basic lotion, you guys. And then, so that's the daily. And then the advanced. And again, that had 10% lactic acid with 5% urea. The advanced has 8% lactic acid, 4% glycolic, and urea 5%. Again, similar ingredients, except it has glycolic acid, but other than that, they're literally almost identical. Yeah, the advanced has a lower pH. Glycolic molecule is a smaller molecule which penetrates more readily to smooth, rough, uneven skin, while urea softens and replenishes moisture. I'm just reading off my website. So that's the two. Again, it really does feel good. I'll show you one more time, because now I have to even out my hands because one feels good and one feels not. Ugh. And this one's already dry. It's completely dried down. It's gone. So that took maybe a minute. And you guys could use this as a hand cream too. There's nothing wrong. I'm talking about the daily one. You could use it as a hand cream. Put it on your cuticles. That lactic acid's going to eat away at all of your, if you have rough cuticles or whatever, that lactic acid's going to eat away at all of it. Anyway, that's what it does. Fragrance free. You know, Beth said, I love fragrance though. LOL, I'm a fragrance whore. I get that. You know, I have so many fragrances out that I could pick from. And it's like, I don't know. If you told me I had to choose, I like fragrance free. I want to get my scent like from a perfume or whatever. I don't know. That's just me. And sometimes I think just working with fragrances so much all day, it just kind of gets to me after a while and I get like a headache. So sometimes I just need no smell. And then what smells good on somebody sometimes doesn't smell good on somebody else. You know what I mean? It's our pHs are all so different. Yes, Dr. Trey, it's 5% urea. Calamity said, I got one of those peach urea sticks and it was on Amazon for, okay, somebody else said this the other day. Oh, shoot. What are these peach urea sticks? What are you guys talking about? Amazon, peach urea stick? I don't know what you guys are talking about. Somebody asked me about these the other day. I don't know what you guys are, urea. Oh, these are interesting. That's exactly what it sounds like. It's a urea stick, 40% for feet, maximum strength, heel balm, 2% salicylic acid. That looks fun. It's a good idea, actually. Actually, what are the ingredients? Now I need to know. I'll tell you guys what the ingredients are. It's just Amazon. They're not going to tell me. I know they're not. Amazon. I have no clue what the ingredients are. It's so annoying. Yeah, I don't know. Amazon's not telling me the ingredients. Oh, well. That's Sonelli said, can I add your vanilla sugar to these scented to make it? Yeah, you can. That's Sonelli. Absolutely. You can do that. Dr. Trey, it's Cyclar. It's a roll-on. And I got sent vanilla verb. Actually, you know what? What are the ingredients in this? Now I need, geez, let me look. Sephora. Somebody is blaring their music in front of the house. Cyclar. All right, this is the one I got. It's Vanilla Verve Mandelic Acid Brightening Deodorant Gel. 48 hour. I don't know about that, but we'll see. The ingredients are water, propanediol, mandelic acid, polysorbate 20, glycerin, fragrance, azelaic acid, magnesium, zinc, licorice root, schmickmick acid. Never heard of it. Panthenol, sodium phytate. Anyway, blah, blah, blah. I don't have to go through all these, but I don't know. I'll let you guys know. We'll see. And again, there's a lot of essential oils in it. We'll see if it starts irritating my pits because underarm skin is very delicate. You have to be very careful. So looking at all those essential oils, I totally might regret this. We'll find out. We'll figure it out together. Another thing, I have to tell you guys one more thing. Remember we were talking about eyelash serums the other night? I think last Sunday. And I told you I was going to buy 2 different ones. And I'm going to try one. One on each eye, and we're going to see if they work. Which one works and which one doesn't. Well, I have only received one of the 2. So let me show you. So this is the first one I chose. You guys probably can't even see that. I'll read it to you. I don't know how to pronounce it. It's by S-O-W-N. Sown, S-O-W-N. It's Root 1 Lash Growth Serum. There's no prostaglandin in it. So that was the requirement. It could not have prostaglandin in it because that makes my eyes bad. It has peptides in it. No eyelid darkening, no irritation, no orbital fat loss, no iris color change. Okay, so that's the first one I bought. And then the second one is the same one that I think Dr. Trey uses. It's by Nuna, I think. And I did get this one today, but I'm going to wait and start them together. Is it Nuna? Yeah, right here, Nuna. So this is the second one I got. And I made sure that they were very different, like technologies. I didn't want like both to have the same ingredients because then what's the point? Again, it's Amazon. It's not going to tell me, but whatever. So I did 2 different, received one. The other one probably will be here Monday. So eyelashes take a while. I have been using the one that I talked to you guys about by Dermafactor, that 1 ounce, the half ounce. I like it. I have no issues with it. My eyelashes are healthy. They're growing, but they're not as long as when I used Revitalash. I cannot use Revitalash, even the sensitive. It just irritates my eyes too badly. So I'm looking for Revitalash results where my lashes are so long, they hit my glass, my oil, like the glass of my glasses. I want those kind of results. That's what I'm looking for, but without the prostaglandin. So that's what I'm looking for. So it's not that I dislike the Dermafactor one. I'm still using it right now, but it's just not giving me the length that I want. But if you're just looking for healthy lashes that won't fall out, if you guys are for those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, I'll show you if you want me to. But it was a $35 bottle, a half ounce, awesome amount, you guys. Like seriously, usually you get like what, 10 mLs. But again, nothing wrong with the Dermafactor one, but it's just not giving me the length I want. So that's why I am on the hunt. Beth said, Heather, I love it. I bought the car. Oh, do you guys like the car air fresheners? Aw, I'm glad. I must tell you, you guys, I did not want to sell those. And I told you guys this. I was like, let's just give them to like first time customers when they order. And then I'm like, but that's not fair to like people that aren't first time customers. And then you just don't even have a chance. Like, that's not nice. I'm like, that's not going to work. So my husband's like, let's just try it, Julie. Like, if it doesn't work, if people hate them, if it's a pain in the butt, like whatever, just don't sell them. And I'm like, so he talked me into that. I did not want to do it. I didn't, but we'll see. If you guys like them, I will continue. If not, they'll just be a limited, bring them back maybe twice a year. You know what I mean? Like bring them back in like, I don't know, July and December, like a Christmas thing. You know what I mean? We'll see. But if you guys like them, then who am I to say no? Fig and sea salt is so good, you guys. Actually, do you guys like the fig and sea salt? Because I hate talking up a scent and then you guys are like, Julie. I love fig and sea salt. It's a little bit, I think fig and sea salt is more like gender neutral. I don't know if I could see a man wearing that, but I think I maybe could. You guys tell me if I'm wrong. That one's more gender. I smell like, well, I don't want to say it because I don't want to sway anybody. I'll wait and see what you guys say. Calamity said, I feel like my face sweats more than the whole rest of me. Oh, Calamity, that's absolutely true. That's true with me too. Absolutely. Yes. Try this, Calamity. This is the mini one. This is, I think, I don't remember how much this was. I didn't want to buy the big one. The big one. Anyway, I didn't want to buy that because it's like, I don't know if it's going to work. Plus, look at this. This is a mini one, you guys. It's going to last me forever. So these both are minis. I did not invest in the larger size. This is 15 mLs, and I think this one's 10. Yeah, 10 ml. So ½ ounce and a little under ½ ounce. Yeah, I did not buy the large one. J Red said, what scent is that Locaton body oils wash? Vanilla. No, the Locaton oil body wash is almond vanilla or vanilla almond. One of the two. Vanilla almond or almond vanilla. I think it's almond vanilla. That's the Locaton scent. Wait, what did Heather get? I missed it. Heather got fig and sea salt and citrus. Yeah, citrus is really good. Citrus is one of my favorites. LG said, is it formal for your forehead to be shiny, but the rest of your face not too? So annoying. Mine is too. Look at how shiny my forehead is. And I have powder on because when I have like lights coming at me, I try to tone down my face. But you can see now, but actually, you know what? I have to say what I did is I put this right here and I did not put it up here and my forehead is shiny. It's not like greasy, but it's just shiny. But this is not. This is highlighter. Yeah, I think this works, guys. I have to say. I mean, I've only been using it twice. But I think it works. The deodorant is Cyclar. Again, I've only used it twice. I don't want to be like, oh my God, you guys run out and get it. It's the best thing I've ever used. I am not saying that. I'm saying I've used it twice. It's extremely hot here today. I'm in a sweatshirt and I do not have wet pits. Now, when I go play tennis, what's going to happen? I don't know. I haven't played tennis. But just for like daily activities, I think this is fine. When I go outside, if I play tennis, if I go to the beach, am I going to wear this? I mean, I'll try it so I can let you guys know, but I will definitely bring my backup. I do know that. And if you guys are very like makeup will not stay on you, this is another thing. You can spray this. Now this comes out with a vengeance, so be careful. You can.
Can you hear the screaming from outside?
Absolutely, I can. But it doesn't bother me. No. Don't tell them to. Who's screaming? Oh, don't. I don't care. Don't say anything. I don't care. So this is. I mean, shut your eyes with this one, guys. This one really comes out bad. So this is. This is another option. Actually, let me put it on my forehead and see what that does. Let's see if this knocks out my shine. Oh, I just hit myself in the face. Oh, it did take my shine down. Look at that. Let me see if let me see if it's powdery. Hang on. I need to look. Oh my God. That like knocked my shine right down. Wow, that's crazy. Well, I have to say this does what it says. It's an oil sucker. Again, I got the mini. This is not the largest size. This is I don't know. This looks like what, maybe 2 ounces? Oh no, 1.3 ounces. Yeah, 1.3 ounces, but I don't need a big bottle of it. I mean, my face isn't that big. So anyway, that's what I got. What did J Red ask? Hang on. Was she asking about a scent? Oh, I answered it. Yeah, almond vanilla. Yep. Oh, Dr. Trey, you're getting your order tomorrow. Awesome. Your order was delayed because we ran out of copper. Randa Lisa said, Julie, I tried to text you my information for the hair serum testing. Not sure if you got my text. You know what, you guys? I didn't even really acknowledge those texts because I just figured when the time comes, I'll go refer back. Randa Lisa, if you want to send me another text tonight, I can answer your question. Last week, you guys messaged me and I was just like, whoever messaged me. I didn't mean to be rude and not get back to you, but I just figured they're there and I'm going to accept all of you. So, but yeah, if you want to text me back, I can totally look for you. I didn't respond to really anybody. Beth said I should have bought more. You should have bought more what? What's Beth talking about? Oh, I'm not getting rid of the air fresheners anytime soon, but I'm just saying, I don't know if it's going to be an all around year thing. I don't know. Honestly, it's you guys' choice. It's not my choice. Face antiperspirant. That's so cool. You know what else, you guys, I'm thinking of? Tell me what you think about this. Well, let me get caught up. Hang on. I'm 7:20. I got to catch up to these. Hang on. I'm going to go through these unless I see a question. Hi, Crispy Pickle. How are you? Eileen said, I used to love perfumes when I was younger, but I can't do them anymore. I'm with you. They end up giving me a headache. Yeah, I can't. There's certain scents I'm just like, oh my God, I can't do it. Beth said, hi, Julie, not angry about no scent. Oh, I didn't think you were angry. Oh, I didn't think you were angry. You know, another thing with another reason I was so willing to get rid of the body lotion, when you deal with a scent, something like this, it needs to be scented. This is what was such a pain in the butt. When you're filling jars, so picture a tube that goes in and it squirts the lotion in. But this is the problem. You can't fill this whole thing up with lotion and then add just a scent on the top and then put it in the machine to shake it, because the scent is not going to get down to the bottom. It's impossible. It's not going to happen. So what we would have to do is fill, fragrance, fill, fragrance. You know what I mean? Time consuming, pain in the butt. So when I was like, oh, finally, to get rid of the scenting these things, I was like, please, yes. Please, yes. But that was honestly, that's why it was so expensive. I think $29 for this, for a fragrance body lotion I always felt so guilty. I'm like, that is so expensive. But it was like, it was the fragrance, but it was also the time it took to do these. It was like, no, because like time is money. You know what I mean? And I'm like, no, now we can just like fill them and be done. So much, much easier. B. Anderson said, I used to use Rodan & Field's eyelash serum. Haven't found anything since that's made the, you know, B, that's so funny you say that. I saw Rodan & Field's, but it's $150. And I thought Revitalash at $100 which I had a coupon code for that. If you go to Freeze Code, if for anybody that does use Revitalash, if you go to Tammy's Ageless Beauty, her YouTube channel, she has a discount code for Freeze Code Beauty, and they sell Revitalash. And I don't remember her code. It's like Tammy 20 or honestly, I don't know what it is. But anyway, Tammy's Ageless Beauty YouTube channel, Freeze Code Beauty. Look for Tammy's code. Might be Tammy 20. And if you do use Revitalash, it saves you 20%. So I could get my Revitalash for like $80 or whatever, which I was like, okay, that's getting up there, but I can handle it because they would last me like 2 months. And I was like, okay, cool, whatever. But when I saw Rodan and Field at $150 and I don't have a discount code, I couldn't do it. Like literally, it was up on my screen. And I'm like, I just can't. 2 reasons. It's like, I didn't want to spend it. So if I don't want to spend it on average, I don't think most of you are going to want to spend that. So I just couldn't do it. So I bypassed that one. It's too expensive. And I looked at the ingredients to make my own. Part of me was just like, forget all of this. I'm just going to make my own and see how it works for 6 months and see if I should sell it in the future. And when I looked at the ingredients for the peptides that are in these eyelash growth, I mean, they're expensive. Don't get me wrong. They're definitely up there, but not $150 up there. Not when you're talking a little tube of eyelash conditioner like this. So no, Rodan is crazy to charge that much, in my opinion. Hi, Emma. Emma Richards, 648. She said, first time here, 60 years old, no idea where to start. Well, Emma, if you tell me, I only need to know 2 things. First time here, no idea where to start. Okay. Two questions I need from you. Have you ever used skincare with actives? When I say actives, that's like copper, retinol, L-ascorbic acid. Have you ever used products like that? And secondly, do you have sensitive skin? So answer me those 2 questions, and then I will help you. Emma Richards said, where to start? I just use Dove soap and CeraVe moisture. I'm lost. Okay, so I guess I don't think you've ever used actives. All right, I just need to know if you're sensitive. That's so Nelly said, I just placed my order for the Silk Renewal and of course some other goodies, and I am on the phone with my sister again, so I have to catch replay for everything I missed. Aw. Calamity, I'll try it. I'm going shopping a little later with you. Aw. J Red, no, hang on. Let me make sure. Hang on. I think it's called almond vanilla. Hang on. Let me help you. Products, cleansing body oil. Where'd it go? Hang on. What? It's not there. Let me add it back. It's not there. That's why you can't find it. That's odd. Wonder what happened to it. Well, that's not good. Hang on. It's called almond vanilla. I'm adding it right now. That's so weird. It was funny. Shoot. I'll tell you the story as I'm doing this. So earlier in the week, sometimes we get, why won't this go to the top? Sometimes we get questions that people want like their order expedited. And I don't just mean shipping. I mean, I'm not being rude. I'm trying to add this in for her. They want like expedited, not shipping, but like they want their order to go to the front of the line. And we don't really have an option for that unless you text. But I'm like, you know, I just don't feel like you should be able to call and say, hey, I want my order to go to the front of the line. I just feel like that's really not fair to everybody else. So we downloaded this app that allowed for like $15 or something, you could go to the front of the line. So instead of it taking like the typical 2 or 3 day processing, it would literally ship like maybe same day, but if not the next day. Okay, almond vanilla is now added to the cleansing body oil. Now let me look at glowing body oil because we're supposed to offer it for there too. Give me a second. So anyway, we downloaded this app and the next day, like no orders were coming in, which is like not normal. And I'm like, So we went to the website and somehow our website got put into trial, like payment mode, meaning if you're uploading, if you're messing with your website and you want to make sure everything's working okay, you can put your website into like trial mode, meaning I can place an order. I'm not going to get charged. We can just make sure everything's working okay. So I think when we did that expedited shipping, or not shipping, that expedited processing app, it screwed with our website. And I didn't know. So for like 24 hours, our website was down and I had no clue. So finally, somebody messaged me the next day, and actually quite a few people did. But she's like, I can't get my order to go through. And I'm like, why? Well, oops. Telling you. All right. So almond vanilla is added for the glowing body oil and the cleansing body oil. Sorry, I don't know why it was gone. Sometimes the website's like possessed. Okay, update, refresh. Then let me fix this. One more thing, guys. Nothing like fixing my website when I'm with you guys. Hang on one second. Okay, we're good. It's there now. Sorry. I'm really dehydrated. Do you guys ever get stomach pains when you're dehydrated? Oh, I really get stomach pains right now because I'm dehydrated. No, the spray's name it's by One Size. It's called Oil Sucker. It won't focus, but anyway, it's called One Size Oil Sucker. All right, let me get through these. Yes, crispy pickle. I'm doing a hair serum for hair loss. Yes, hair loss, hair thinning. B said that's exactly why I stopped using Rodan and Fields. I can't. Yeah, I don't blame you at all. You don't think you have sensitive skin? Okay, Emma, I'm going to tell you what I tell everybody that comes to me with this question. I would start, if you've never used actives, you can't all of a sudden just start throwing like everything at your skin, because ask Beth Grenswig. How do you say your last name? Grenswig or whatever. Her sister, we didn't, Beth did. Haha. Joking. She bought her sister all of these products, and her sister, who has never used actives, her skin did not like that much. Okay. So start very slow. If you have a cleanser, and I do not mean Dove soap. Did I see you use Dove soap? Don't use Dove soap. That's not good. So either go to the drugstore and get I don't know, like a Cetaphil, La Roche-Posay. If you want to buy one from me, there's Saki cleansing balm. There's cleansers on the website. Okay. So any one of them is fine. Or no, I wouldn't do the exfoliating one. So you know what, Emma, I think I'm going to confuse you by doing this right now. Do me a favor. After the show, go into bayharborbeauty.com, hit the chat button, and let me talk to you that way, because there's too much to say. And I don't want to do that, but hit the chat button. I'm going to tell you to buy a cleanser and to start with the Hydro Plump Longevity Essence. And then I'm going to tell you to a moisturizer, probably the hydrating water gel. And if you want an eye cream, the rejuvenating eye cream. That's all I'm going to tell you to start with. That's it. And just see how your skin does. But if that is like too much that I'm throwing at you right now, then message me after. So I just said, pick a cleanser, Saki cleansing balm or the daily facial cleansing oil, either one. Hydro Plump Longevity Essence. If you want an eye cream, the rejuvenating eye cream. If you don't, skip it. And then choose the hydrating water gel as your moisturizer. That's it. All right. But message me if you have more questions after. All right, I'll skip to the end. Oh, I guess I did. I just got the answers. Okay, yeah, we're good. I did say oil sucker. I certainly did. You guys can call in. I just didn't know if people wanted to. I really debated with that one today. And I figured people can just text or like message in their questions. I don't know if people need to call in. That's why I didn't do it. All right. Was there anything else? Did I miss any questions? Beth said, I have not used my air freshener yet, but will soon. I love Fig and Sea Salt. It does smell good. And another one, Emma, if your skin is just looking like lackluster and it just needs like a pick-me-up, there's the pumpkin enzyme mask, and that has, I mean, it's potent, right? Especially for somebody who's never used actives. So that's why I would tell you to use it very, I don't want to say cautiously, but slowly. So I would go through the whole I would go through the directions and how you should use it, being that you've never used actives before. But I mean, again, I never want to push too much on anybody because I'm just not like that. So, but if your skin is looking like kind of dull and like, maybe not this time, but next time, if you choose to come back, I think maybe the pumpkin mask would get your skin that little bit of cell turnover that it needs. But anyway, let's just start with what I said right now. Yeah, I'm excited to use these. And I actually, Dr. Trey, the Nuna. What one did I say I got? The eye serum? I don't remember what it's called. The Nona? Nuna, the one from Amazon. I think it was $39. Yeah, the Nuna was $39, 40. It was 40. And the other one I showed you was 50. So those are the price range. But anyway, I liked the applicator on this. I did open it and looked at it. I did not start using it. But look at the applicator. This is like the part you can like apply, but then you can also brush it through your lashes. So it was a really cool like mechanism for using that. I really liked that. I thought that was cool. But I want to start them both on the same day. Crispy Pickle said, I survived the drama of the day with minimal parasocial ulcers. No joke. Oh, no joke. Beth said, how much fragrance do we add to the new? I mean, Beth, that's the problem though. It's like, I don't know how you would get, it's what I just said a minute ago, because how much fragrance would we add? I don't even know how, I mean, you can, it's not that you can't, you can, but I don't know if you dump the oil in, I mean, I guess you would have to like, you would have to go in and like dump the oil in and kind of like twist it around in there. You know what I mean? Here. Because if you look at, if you dump the oil in here, you're going to have to really, you know what I mean? You're going to have to really mix it and give it a good shake. And I don't know. I mean, I've never tried it that way. I would just hate for you to try that and then have all of your oil sitting right here. You would have to really give it a good shake. I don't know. It might work. How much fragrance would we add? Probably like in this size bottle, like probably 6 grams. Do you have a scale? If you have a scale, you would put, if not, if you want to get one on Amazon, whatever, they're not much. They're probably like 20 bucks. You would take this out. You would put this bottle on your scale and you would tear it out, T-A-R-E, tear it out. meaning reset it to 0. So you're taking the weight of the bottle out. And then you would add a little fragrance and stir it as much as you can with this. And then add a little bit more and stir it. But I would probably add 6 or 7 grams would probably be what I would do. That's what I would do. So, but yeah, it's worth a try. It's not going to hurt it. Or another thing, another option, Beth, would be if you put lotion on your body and you do this, right? So now you have like lotion in your hand. Just put a couple drops of the vanilla fragrance that you want and then do this in your hand. But don't use too much, but you know what I mean? That would be another option. Do like a couple drops of the fragrance into your hand and do this. I think that's how I would do it. Now that I think about it. Every time I see oil sucker, I laugh. In essence, Emma, do you remember back in the day, there were toners and Clinique's was like the one that sticks with me. It's a very, it's water, and it would even, how toners started back in the day was sometimes cleansers were too harsh for people's skin before cleansers got perfected, which they are now. PHO cleansers are fine now, but back in the day, they sometimes they were a little bit too alkaline. So there was a toner, and the toner would bring the pH of your skin back down to where it should be. So that was the whole point of a toner. That's how they started. So then companies they come out with like lactic acid toners, glycolic acid toners, whatever. I mean, witch hazel toners, any kind of toner. But they're just very watery. So as you normally would have to put them on like a cotton swab or something, because they just kind of drip off your hand. So you would put it on a cotton swab and you would wipe it all over your face. That's what a toner was. So then I don't know when, but essences became a thing. And I don't know if I kind of feel like they did replace toners a little bit, although toners are still around. So what an essence is actually, let me go grab mine so you can see it. Hang on, because I want to show you what it looks like. I'll be right back. Let me just go grab mine. I didn't bring it in with me tonight. Oh, I can hear. No biggie. All right. So what an essence is it's thicker. So you can actually put in, and I'm going to tell you what it does in 1 second. So you can actually put in essence and it stays on your hand, and picture an essence like a thinner serum. I mean, actually some serums are this exact texture. And in essence, at least my essence, they absorb all of whatever the actives are that are in the essence. It absorbs into your skin, and it just won't like evaporate the minute it hits your skin because there's some texture to it. You know what I mean? There's it's oil. There's no oils in this. That's thickened by, I'm not going to get into the science behind it. It doesn't matter. But the actives absorb better because of the thickeners and the ingredients that are in this. And what was your question? What is an essence? Right? Was that her question? Yes. So an essence is a thicker toner with, at least with mine, it has hydrating. It puts like a film. There's something called polyglutamic acid in this, and it literally puts like a little film over your face, and it helps hide some of those fine lines. It has ergothioneine, which helps at the cellular level, the mitochondria. It gives the mitochondria. I'm getting too sciencey. It helps your cells repair themselves. Let's just leave it at that. So that's what this essence does, and it literally feels like silk going on your skin. Actually, for those of you that follow Jess Machado, minus the drama, don't care about it. She was actually talking about this product today, and I think it honestly became one of her favorites. So that's what an essence is. It's a thicker toner. Doesn't evaporate on your skin because it's not just all water. There's some thickeners in there. So that's what an essence is. You use it right after you cleanse your skin. That's it. And eyebrows, Dr. Trey. Oh, is this for eyebrows too? The Nuna, what is it called? That one is for eyebrows too? Are you serious? I thought it was just for lashes. And eyebrow. I thought that brush was for my lashes. No. Well, I'm glad you told me that before I started using it. You know, that always kind of confused me. Why, and Revitalash did this, why can't I use, and maybe there's a reason behind it. Maybe I should learn it before I start selling eyelash stuff or hair stuff. But why can't, I understand you can't use hair serums on eyes. I get that. That makes sense to me. But why can't, like the Revitalash, why does Revitalash have an eyebrow one and a lash one? Is that a money grab? Or is there a reason? Is there a reason? Because now you're telling me, Nuna, you can use both at the same. Things that make you go, Well, I didn't know that. I'm going to start, I'll use it in my brows. Dr. Trey, I've often thought, why don't I make an essence for the body? I mean, obviously it'd be in a bigger bottle. Like, why wouldn't, who doesn't want to put this all over their body? I mean, I would leave like the cellular stuff out. I mean, obviously I'm not going to, because it would literally be like $100 bottle. But no, if I took the acetylzingarone and I took the ergothioneine, the 2 cellular ones that are in here, and just made this into a body, you know how good that would feel? Like, I've never really thought about that, but I mean, why not? You know what else I'm thinking about, guys? I know I said I want to get down to the bottom of the chat before I say this because I wanted to catch up. So, do you guys know Road Beauty? I think we've all heard about Road Beauty. So look at what they're coming out with. You guys are all going to want this. I'm going to buy it. It's called Glazing Milk. Amazon, you are really annoying me tonight. All right, let me go right to Road. Okay, or Sephora. Okay, here it is. Nope. Hang on. All right, here's what it is, guys. It's called Glazing Milk. Here, we'll just watch Hailey Bieber do it. All right, hang on. Okay, watch. She's going to start over. That's it. Look at. Okay. So what it is it's a liquid. It's a liquid. Let me tell you what it is. It's an essential prep step for your skincare routine. It's glazing milk is a potent, nutrient-rich complex with a milky texture. So picture something like this, but she put iron oxides in it, which give a shine, like not a shine, a sheen. See full ingredient list. So she has ceramides in this. It's not out yet. Or if it was, I would have bought it. I'm trying to find the ingredients. Why is it so difficult to find ingredient lists? Come on. Whatever. I'll just tell you what it is. So it's a texture, picture a texture like this, but with like a pearly color behind it. So when you put it on, your skin like glows like a highlighter, like a liquid highlighter mixed with this. So picture that. A cream liquid highlighter, you know what I mean? Mixed with this. So this would be like, I would probably have to do 2 different shades, you know, one for like lighter people, one for darker. So this would either be like a champagne color, or this would be like more of a I don't know, whatever, like a goldy color. You know what I mean? So, and then, so you put it on your skin, but you would have like that healthy glow, not glitter. I don't want glitter. That's not what I'm talking about. A healthy glow behind. So I was thinking, I mean, I wish I would have thought of this for the summer, but unfortunately I didn't. So I'm thinking 2 choices. We could either do something like Hailey Bieber's going to do, which I know you're all going to love. You're all going to go buy it. Or I could just do something more in like almost like a tube, where like a primer almost, but a very plumping hyaluronic acid smoothing, but with that shiny oxide sheen to it, like in a champagne or a darker color. You know what I mean? That's what I'm thinking. Again, down the road, no time soon. This is just how my brain works. But I can't wait to buy the Hailey Bieber one. Crispy Pickle said, I'm stoked to get the essence. I probably should have taken a second and ordered a few things, but I was excited and I reordered the eye cream a couple of days ago. I'm a mess. Oh, so you already ordered it. I was going to say, if you did it tonight, I can help you add more, but you already did it. Oh, I'm sorry. That's all right. Coco said, Julie, I literally just bought Amlactin. LOL. I'm still ordering yours. Oh, use your Amlactin first. Don't waste your money on both. Use the Amlactin first. No. Unless you want to do like a comparison, then that'd be fun. But no, use the Amlactin first. Coco said, I bought the oil sucker and sweat proof too. I have the oiliest skin and used code FIRST15 for the awesome. Good. Oh, so Beth, yeah, you probably explained it. I went more into like what the ingredients are. Yes. You add the essence after yes. Listen to what Beth said. Yeah. You use the essence after you cleanse. I went more into the ingredients, but yeah, that's what you do with it. Coco said, Heather, guess what I did today? I put the hydrating conducting gel on my feet and thought it was urea gel. Yeah, that's so funny. Oops. Doberman. It's funny. Hang on. Pat, pat, pat. I can't. You love the science. Could she salvage any of what? Wait, what happened? Oh, Coco, and dropped my ceramide lotion on the concrete floor and broke it everywhere. Oh, I did that. I did that probably like 6 months ago. I think it was a ceramide as well. Shattered everywhere. It makes me mad. And you can't salvage it because it's glass. You have glass in it. That's not good. Is that why some of the BHB products you wait for to dry before applying the next? Yes, for absorption. Plus, also just for like pilling. You know what I mean? I think that's true with any product. When you're layering, now if you're just going to cleanse and like put on a moisturizer and an SPF, but if you're putting on like a 1 or 2 serums and a moisturizer and then you're topping that with SPF, think about that. That's quite a few layers. So that's why you want them to dry down for absorption, but also so they don't pill. You don't want them to start they're not meant to literally be mixed. They can be stacked, but they're not meant to be mixed together because they're different emulsifiers. So what happens if you're mixing, this is a different emulsifier than actually the ceramides works very well with this. But if you're mixing this with the hydrating water gel or whatever, again, I've never tried to mix them all, so I don't know what would happen, but I'm assuming that it might turn into a mess. So yeah, just again, I'm not saying for 5 minutes, literally put this on. Let's see how long it takes. Literally put it on. You're going to put this on damp skin. You just got out of the shower. Or you just washed your face. So you're going to rub this in, and I really rub it in my skin too. I want all of that to get down in there and absorb. And it's still a little tacky. Let me see. Or you can do this, fan it. Yeah, probably 10 seconds. 10 seconds. Now I would add my next layer. So now if I'm going to add whatever, I'm going to now put the copper on. So now I would put the copper on. And I would really rub that in. And then I would wait 10 seconds. And then I would add my moisturizer or whatever you're doing next. That's how I would do it. That's how I do it. And also the daily one, as long as there's no reason, no open sores or nothing like that. I'm talking just normal skin. There's no reason, as long as your skin can tolerate it, that you can't use this on your face. This is just 10% with 5%, 10% lactic acid with 5% urea. Do not get it in your eyes. Do not. And maybe test your neck, make sure it's okay, because necks are very sensitive. But I do, and I have, and I will. I put this on my face. The daily one. The advanced, be a little more careful, but I do put that on my face. There's no reason why not. It's not going to make you break out. Nothing like that. I'm not saying nobody will break out from it. I'm saying it shouldn't make you break out. I always have to cover my butt. Yeah, Trey, I had no clue you could use that on your eyebrows. I'm so glad you said that, because I don't have an issue with eyebrows up here, but sometimes they're really sparse over here. So I think I'm going to hit over there and see what it does. So the next thing that comes out is going to be the hair one. That's going to be out in a few weeks. Then not for selling. I mean, for testing, not for selling, for testing. So that's going to be that's really what I'm working on right now. This one was easy because this was already done. So this was just oh, let's just release it. So that was easy. So the next one to test will be the hair. I don't know. I think I might do a lip scrub and mask. So after the hair one gets all good and everybody's testing it and we're well on our way with that, I think I'm going to start with the hair, or not the hair. I'm going to start with lips, because my lips are so chapped and I wish I had a balm right now. Yeah, I think I'm going to do a balm. By HP. I'm going to go in a few too. Also, what do you guys think about Sundays versus Tuesdays? Is that a better day for you guys? Do you guys like Sundays or Tuesdays better? This is my thought process. I love Fridays. I'm not giving up Fridays. But a couple of reasons. First, Tuesdays, just during the week, sometimes it's just tough for me to get a show together. It's possible, and I've done it. It's not a big deal. But sometimes it's oh my goodness, there's just a lot to do. Also, there's so many new YouTube channels popping up. And I mean, I don't know. Sometimes drama is going to win out every time. Most people, except you guys, but for the most part, they're going to migrate towards the drama, and that's fine, whatever. So for those two reasons alone, I just don't know if I should do Fridays and Sundays. Plus, it's just easier for me to get a show together on Sunday. But if everybody likes Tuesday, then we'll just keep that. I don't really care. Just what I was thinking out loud today. Coco, Dr. Trey, it happened to you too. Oh, Heather said you don't want to flood your skin. You have to let each step. Yes, that is true. Nona said you don't need eyebrow stuff. I know. I agree. I don't think I really do either, but I mean, I could use a little bit here, but am I going to waste it on my brows? Probably not. I didn't even know. I didn't even know I could use it on my brows. I'm not very good at reading directions. I've definitely gotten the dropsies. That's funny. Grunswig. Grunswig? Am I saying it right? Yeah. No, Dove soap. Yes, that is true. You guys, you don't know how I'm not a salesperson. Seriously, I'm not. You guys, and you know it, you first time people who message me, you know that. You know, I'm like, I will list everything I think you should get, but I always preface it with do not buy it all now, spread it out. I always say that. I don't want to be like that. To me, honestly, and this is going to sound super cocky, but the products are good enough that they're going to sell themselves. I don't need to push them. And I said that Sparkly Rabbit, actually, she wanted to try the products. And I sent her products probably a little over a month ago. I think we sent her products a little over a month ago. And she tried them out. She did not just like get them and talk about them. She tried those things out to the point that I was almost like, does she like them? It's kind of like, eeks, but whatever. It is what it is. So finally she messaged me the other day and she's like, no, I really like them, whatever. I'm like, okay, cool. But anyway, I put in her chat today because she messaged me and she said she was going to talk about them, which I totally forgot about. And she was talking about them and I put in the chat, I'm like, you guys realize like, I don't pay now. Somebody does make a commission off of it if they choose to. Most people choose to pass that discount on to their customers or to their followers. I mean, most like 90% of the people just give you guys a discount. Anyway, but I put in the chat, I'm like, you guys, I don't like pay these people like to say anything, or I don't give them a script because some companies do that. I don't know if you guys know how this works, but some companies will send a contract they'll send a contract with let me back it up. If a company reaches out to a influencer and says, hey, will you try these products? And let's say they say, yeah, we like them. That company, like Hemorrhoid Beauty, which I don't do this, I'm just using this as an example. They would then send them a contract and say, hey, okay, well, can't say anything negative, and you have to use these words, and it has to be 5 minutes long. And then they pay them. I mean, sometimes you guys like thousands to hire money to talk about those products. That's how it works. And I'm talking like Hailey Bieber, Kardashians, like the people that are like up there. That's how that works. So they make like sometimes $200,000, $300,000, $400,000, $500,000, $600,000 to talk about a product, but you have to follow the script. I could never do that. No, like it or don't, but whatever. And that's the gamble you take with sending people a product. Case Tracy said, hey, Julie, would the new lotion help even out those white spots that are void of pigment, or is that just part of aging? Yeah, what that is, Case Tracy, is there's just no pigment there. There's no melanin there. So no, I don't think so. There's nothing to even out. There's just no pigment in those spots. Yeah. So no, I don't believe that would help you. No. B. Anderton said, yes, please. What are we saying yes, please to? I forget. Crap. I forget. I get talking and I forget. B. Anderton, you said that a long time ago. I don't know what you're talking about. If it's anything, if you want to know, you can put it in the chat again. Jay Red said, I love anything milk. I love my Beekman milkshake spray. What is that? Where's my phone? Beekman milkshake spray? You know what song I have in my head? Milkshake brings all the boys to the yard. Sorry, I won't sing. All right. Beekman milkshake spray. I feel like we've looked this up before. I've looked up Beekman before. I know I have. I definitely have looked up Beekman before. Oh, this looks fun. So this one is an oil and a water because it doesn't mix. You have to shake it. Milkshake. Haha, get it? Why does Amazon not give the ingredients? Or do they? And I'm just not seeing it. All right, let me go to their website. Beekman. Take me to Beekman. Show me the milkshake. Milkshake, hyaluronic acid. Oh, it's a mini. It's so cute. Okay, what's in this thing? Why do companies make it so difficult to find their ingredients? Please explain this to me. I can't find the ingredients anywhere. All I see is hyaluronic acid and squalane. I'll look at it. I have to find that later. I don't want to keep you guys waiting. I don't know. I can't find the ingredients on that one. Coco said, Julie, I have not seen a body product with glycolic urea and lactic acid, though. Sounds amazing. I know. That's the point. Haha. I love glycolic acid. I put glycolic acid on my own skin, like my face. And again, use it at your own risk, do what you want. But I mean, I would put glycolic acid on my skin, but for sure test it out. Where if you guys do buy the advanced one with the glycolic in it, just make sure you test it out first. Make sure your skin can tolerate it, regardless of where you use it. There's directions on the side. Like there's quite a few directions you guys have to follow on the side. Not, I mean, really, it's just CYA, you know what I mean? But there are directions. There's definitely directions. Behind Blue Eyes said, I've been watching you on other channels in your, I'm so thankful you have a show. I'm always so very skeptical, but I'm tired of how I look. Age is not doing me well. Aw, you know, Behind Blue Eyes, I don't know. I think we are our toughest critics. But again, I understand, and I'm not discounting what you're saying. You have to be happy when you look in the mirror. Whatever I can do to help you, let me know. Full of sketty. Crispy Pickle, are your tester spots filled? Oh, for the hair? You know what, you guys, let me do this, Crispy Pickle. Let me go back that night and write down everybody that actually texted me. I still have the sheet of paper here. I've done nothing with this, actually. That night, I wrote down all of the names on here, and then you guys texted me. I've done nothing with it. Like, they're still written down. I have to get that done. Crispy Pickle, if you, I don't know, we still need to decide on a day. I'm either going to go live on Sunday or Tuesday, or you can message me, and I will have an answer for you. I don't have an answer right now. Also, what I'm thinking too, guys, for members only, because I do want to do a members only once a month. So we're going to stick with the typical be it Friday and Sunday or Friday and Tuesday. I don't know, whatever. But I will do, and we'll have to figure out the day, whatever works for everybody, like a once a month members only. And it'll be super cool. Probably like a makeup try on, but also like probably I'll let my hair down a little bit more. It'll probably be a little bit more, you know what I mean? I don't want to say gossip, but I'll get into stuff a little bit more behind a members only. I would probably do that. So anyway, so I will be doing that soon, like probably in the next couple of weeks. We're going to start members only. I mean, originally my days were Friday and Tuesday, and then I was going to do members only once a month on Sunday, but we need to figure out what days I'm going live. Coco said, Julie, that reminds me of the Mary Kay satin hands. It was, oh my God, that was so good. Do you guys remember that Mary Kay? They would bring you up to the sink, the Mary Kay person would bring you up to the sink and they would do that scrub the very first thing and your hands felt so awesome. You know what you guys could do? You know what would be a similar like feel to that? Would if you guys have the creme de la creme scrub, put that on your hands and then follow with amlactin or this or the glycolic or whatever. But that literally would be the same feeling. That's not a bad idea. I should actually sell that as a set. I should do the creme and the body lotion as a set. You like Sundays, Bully Mom? I think I do too. Sundays are so much easier for me to get my stuff together to go live. I think I might. You guys all want Sundays? Yeah. Tuesdays are tough, you guys. It's like after working all day and then, I mean, I do. I put time into like researching for the lives and getting the thumbnail ready. I mean, it's time consuming. I love doing it, but I feel rushed on Tuesday to get it done. But if I could do, like Fridays are easy, but if I could do Fridays and Sundays for the lives and then maybe like, I don't know when that would put a members only in, or maybe one Sunday a month, I wouldn't go live. It would just be a members only. Maybe that's how I would do that. Catherine, he is following the World Cup. Yeah, Tyler loves soccer. He plays on his high school team. He's played competitive, you know what I mean, like club, but he would always hurt himself. So we didn't do that this year, but he does play for his school, and yes, he has been following it. Yeah. Nona said, when my hair grew back in after chemo loss, it is so much thinner. But I'm 64 now. It's just when my hair grew back in the past, it always came in thicker and curlier. Oh, I know, Nona. Darn chemo. I'm glad you're doing better. Drama brings the views, Shirley. I know. Even when I put something like drama related, Melanie Little, Jimmy's letter, like I get the views, but it's like, I don't know. It's just not my thing. I mean, if something happens in my life, I'm going to talk about it. I'm not going to shy away from it, but I just don't want that to be my channel, you know, because that's all that's been on every channel. You know what? I mean, obviously you can go to like political channels, or you can go to other channels. I understand that, but I'm saying like the channels I normally watch, everywhere I went, it was just like, that's why I literally just switched over to Love Island. I can't take it anymore. Every channel. And I think it's still that way tonight. I can't do it. I'm just done. And you know what it is? It's like you watch the original channel and then it's 12 different channels replaying that original show. It's like, but I already watched it. I don't need to watch it 10 more times. I don't know. I just can't. I'm just not that much into drama. Okay. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to do Fridays and Sundays. And I think 6:00. Well, I guess for Eastern, it would be 7. I'm talking Central Time. So we're going to do Fridays and Sundays for normal every day, like we're doing now. And then one Sunday a month, that is going to be a members only. And we'll do makeup try-ons, get ready with me, and like just like this, but I'll do get readies with me. I think that's pretty much what we're going to start with. And then I'll probably just loosen up a little bit more with my opinions on certain things. Never politics. That's not what I'm talking about, but just with things in general. Who has misinformation? What's Dr. Trey saying? I missed it. All right. All right, then it's going to be Sunday. Well, then we'll just start it this Sunday. I'll just come back on Sunday. It'll be 6 o'clock, well, 6 Central, Sunday. Behind Blue Eyes, I just subscribed. I've been watching you on YouTube. I've been watching you on other YouTubers' show, and I've tried everything in stores except I can't afford the expensive stuff, but tired of looking like I'm aging. And that's the thing behind Blue Eyes. You don't have to spend a lot of money to get good skincare. Actually, did you guys see, for those of you that follow Jess Machado, somebody, and maybe it was one of you guys, I don't know, somebody said, like, Julie, can you offer us more of a discount code? And I'm like, you guys, like, nothing more than I would love to do. But I mean, I just don't think the stuff is that expensive. And I know that's all relative. I get it. I'm not being like, but when you compare it to like other skincare with similar ingredients, you guys, if actually, I was talking to a friend who owns a med spa, and we were just talking about like ingredients and whatever. And we were just talking about the markup, even on like her stuff. And she sells the typical Elta MD, SkinCeuticals, the typical things you see at a med spa. And I'm like, then she looked at like my stuff. I shouldn't say I'm friends with her. She's an acquaintance. And I'm like, she's like, Julie, you could literally sell this stuff for like 150 plus. And I'm like, of course I know that. Like, but why? Why? No, not doing it. So yeah, when somebody says, oh, can we have more of a discount code? It's like, I mean, yeah, but no. Surely, I think I do fine promoting them too, but I'm just saying I don't ever want to be pushy and be like, oh, well, you need this and you need this, and this is going to do this, and this is going to be your lifesaver, and it's going to take 20 years off your skin. It's like, I just could never do that. And it even went back to the very first story I told tonight when I was in Sephora, and it was a rep for I think it's called In Beauty. Actually, I have it up there. Oh no, I took it down. I think it's called In Beauty. Yeah, whatever. Anyway, so there was a rep in there from Sephora, and he like came right up to me, and he just has like such a sales pitch. And for most people, I mean, maybe that works, but I don't know. I'm just not a salesperson. That's what I mean by not being a salesperson. I can't do the spiel. Thank you, Behind Blue Eyes. I appreciate that. Bully Mom said a little drama is entertaining, but ladies, that's the thing. I'm fine with drama every now and then, but when it gets to be so saturated that I have to turn it off. And literally now it's to the point that I really don't watch anybody. I just need to walk away from it. It's too much. Rosiette, can you? Yeah, absolutely. I can talk about it again. It is, let me bring up the ingredients because I can't, without my glasses, I can't read the side of the bottle. Okay, here it is. So it's 8.5 ounces. There's two different ones. The daily silk. Let me start over. There's two, 8.5 ounces. Both. This is 8.5. The other one's 8.5. I didn't bring the other one in here. This is the Daily Silk Renewal Body Lotion. It has 10% lactic acid and 5% urea. You can use it face, body. You can put it anywhere as long as, test patch it. Make sure your skin can tolerate it. It might tingle a little bit till your skin gets used to it, but like burning, redness, not. 10% lactic acid is not that crazy, you guys. It's gentle enough for every day. Again, so just a basic everyday. I kind of took it off of, for those of you that are familiar with amlactin. So this is my version of that. 10% lactic acid, 5% urea, cell turnover, that bumpy keratosis pilaris, crepey, dry skin. This will help that. Legs that just look ashy or dry, you know what I mean? This with the lactic acid and the urea, it's going to potentially help that. Okay. The second one is going to be in the same bottle, but it's called Advanced. And what that one has in it is 8% lactic acid, 4% glycolic acid. Glycolic is a little bit stronger. It's a smaller molecule, so it penetrates your skin better than lactic acid. Also has the 5% urea. Again, I don't know if I'm going to call that a daily one. That's more of if this one isn't giving you the results you want, or you need more around your keratosis pilaris, you have dry knees, dry elbows, the glycolic might be what you're missing. This will probably work for you. But if it doesn't, then look at the advanced one. Again, you would use that one maybe 2 or 3, 4 days a week. So, but it is definitely stronger. And here is what it looks like. It's just your typical, it's just your typical cream. It absorbs quickly. There's no heavy oils in this. There's no rice bran oil, sunflower seed oil. This is emulsifiers, caprylic triglyceride, the lactic acid. This is the daily one. The urea. I think there's literally like 12 ingredients in this, you guys. It's a very basic formula. And that's it. And it's fragrance free. So that's it. And you can use Silk 15 to save 15% tonight. That's it. I hope I answer your questions. Coco said Sparkly always shows your products. I love it. Yep, she did. She's been showing them for a couple weeks, but she like never came. She said she liked them, but she, at least to me, she never like committed to like saying, hey, I'll talk about them. She would show them, but she never like was like, yeah, I like them. Well, she finally did that. And then she came back and she ordered like a bunch for her daughter's birthday, which was super sweet. Okay, sorry, my chat jumped. I had to find where I was. Jay Red said, I'm a desert dry. I mean, you are, yeah. Have you ever, Jay Red, have you ever tried products with urea in it? And I do not mean the 35%. That's not an everyday lotion. But like a 10%, an 8%, a 12%. Have you ever tried it? I mean, people love that amlactin. Like they do. They really like it. I know Dr. Dre from YouTube talks about that like all the time. I mean, again, that is kind of where I came up with this formula. Oh, for the, what was the one I was looking at here? Here, let me bring that one up. What was the name of this one again? It's called, Beekman. Here, let me bring Beekman up on my computer because I want to see that milkshake one. It's just hard on my phone to find it. Beekman milkshake. Let's look at it together. All right, here's Beekman. Let's see if we can find the form or the ingredients. Oh, there they are, ingredients. Yeah, I didn't see this on my phone. All right, water, ethyl hexyl palmitate, caprylic triglyceride, cocoa caprylate, hexanyl, jojoba oil, goat milk, colostrum. Colostrum is actually a really good ingredient. I've worked with it. I've just never made anything with it. This is an awesome ingredient. Bifida ferment lysate, super awesome. Lactose, milk protein, mugwort, squalane. I mean, it's an awesome ingredients, guys. Yeah. Super good formula. I'm assuming it's just like very hydrating. Yeah, I mean, look, they're all extracts, and that's how they can keep the price down. Because these extracts, they're good. I'm not knocking them, but they're cheaper. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's a really good formula. I could see why people like that. I get it. Coco said, I like BHB as most products are made to order. That is very true. Nothing sits, guys. Like within a week, they're gone. Extremely hydrating. Oh my God, I can totally see that. Absolutely. Yeah, actually is a really cool formula. Yeah, very cool. All right, so this is what we're going to do. Fridays, Sundays, 6 Central, maybe 6:15 on Sunday, just so you guys have time to do dinner and whatever. And then once a week, we'll do members only. Or once a week. Once a month, we'll do members only. Because I have to do it members only if I'm including that in like the members. You know what I mean? I want to make sure I stick to that. Thank you, Heather. All right, guys. Anything else? Any more questions? What are we going to talk about on Sunday? Jeez. You guys are making me work. I don't know what we're going to talk about. What are some ideas? That's a stumper. Yeah, if you guys could hit the like button, that does help me. It helps get it out there. It does help. So, all right, guys. Well, you guys have a great night. I will see you Sunday. You guys, that's in 48 hours. Like, what in the world are we going to talk about? Maybe we'll do a call-in. I'll let you guys do all the work. Would you guys ever want to come up here and like talk live, or do you just want to do call-in? Also, I talked at the beginning about Harbor Lounge, and maybe I'll have like one of them on. They seem cool. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Anyway, have a wonderful evening, you guys. Thank you for being here. If you have any questions, message me. I am here to help you. That's it. Thanks for whoever became a member. Thank you. I do appreciate it. It's fun. Thanks for being there, guys. All right, J-Red, no worries. All right, guys, I will see you Sunday. Have a great night. Be careful. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. All right, guys, I will see you Sunday. Talk to you soon. Bye.